That's it. I'll see you later. I'm done. That's good.
Good job. Your work here is done.
I'll probably get the pronunciation wrong, but it's Pacmanarak or Pacmanac or
Okay.
If I miss this one too, my career as a Persona guy is also over. So I'm left with nothing. So please. I want to cry. I mean, how is this possible? Every single 3-pointer I'm shooting, and I always miss.
Hello and welcome to the SEGA Lounge. And this is episode 257. It's a very special episode because once again, we're not only the podcast that is all about SEGA music, SEGA games, the community, but we're also about SEGAducation, the knowledge of SEGA or lack thereof. It's once again a special edition of the show dedicated to the SEGA Lounge Challenge. I should probably say the social experiment that is the SEGA Lounge Challenge, pitting two great communities, I would say maybe three today, against each other. And we have very special guests to take part in this social experiment. We have our wonderful teams here, which are comprised of Persona Spain, and also SEGA Driven and SEGA16.com. So we have Team Persona Spain and Team SEGA Driven-16. Does that work for you guys? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's start by meeting the teams, and let's start with our good friends from Persona Spain. So Team Captain, would you like to introduce yourself and your team members, please?
Of course. Thank you so much for having us here today. I have my team here. The first person is Magician. We call him the Mage because all the magic in Persona Spain is because of him. He's the web administrator. And on the other side, I have Becky, which is our Yakuza specialist and also our guide person. If you have a problem in Persona 3 Reload, you have to ask him for help. I'm Aion, the captain today. I'm the founder and community manager in our website and community.
Excellent. Welcome, guys, to the SEGA Lounge Challenge. Oh, too soon. Let's not spoil things yet. Yeah, but welcome. This is the right screen. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the SEGA Lounge Challenge.
Thank you.
And best of luck for you guys today. The other team competing today for the trophy of the most knowledgeable of SEGA fans is Team SEGA Driven-16. Hello, Team Captain. Would you like to introduce yourself and your members?
Hello there. Yes, I am Lewis Clark, otherwise known as Sonic Yoda. I am the webmaster and lead writer at SEGAdriven.com, as well as its accompanying YouTube channel. To my immediate right is frequent SEGA Driven contributor and owner of the YouTube channel Project Phoenix Productions. It's Pete Nethercoat, aka Titans Phoenix Productions. Oh, God, love you. And to my immediate right, no, not to my immediate right, to my far right, he is SEGA fandom royalty, author of multiple SEGA-related books, and owner of one of my biggest influences, SEGA16.com, the legend, Ken Horowitz.
Yeah. No one loves him? No? Okay.
I love you.
Oh, okay. No, that's better. Okay, welcome, guys.
That's okay.
No, it's okay.
KC will just edit in like the applause for where you get Wii Sports going. You go the fake audience that jumps
exactly.
up,
Like very old footage, grainy footage of people. Yeah. And so welcome, guys, to the SEGA Lounge Challenge. It's an honor. This is the first time we're trying to do this, which is like a team up of two different communities. I think it's going to go great. I don't know. I think. However, the difficulty of this challenge and the fun, for me at least, is that it can go either way. right? So I know I'm gonna have fun. You guys, we'll see. It's not for you to have fun. It's for me and for the audience to have fun. You are our guinea pigs in our social experiment. I make it sound horrible, and it really is. But how is this going to work? Well, we'll have a few rounds of questions and different challenges. We also will have a couple of bonus rounds, one for each team, which will be a musical round. But the best way to do this is I'm going to explain as we go along. We have buzzers as per usual, and most of all, above all else, try to have fun. I am very curious to see how this will go. Will all that time spent in a variety of Japanese high schools help Team Persona Spain to know the answers to our questions? Or will the fact that they do actually have an actual professor in their team benefit Team SEGA Driven-16? Titan Screen says yes.
Well, let's be fair. We've got an actual professor to my left, someone that does varied Sega content, or the guy that plays a blue hedgehog for 90% of his time.
We'll see how it goes.
It's a cinch, mate.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So let's start with round number one. And round number one, it's always the same. It's our multiple choice round. So we have a few questions, all with choices, with options for you to choose. And here are the rules. So we have 15 questions, all multiple choice. They're worth 10 points each for the person who buzzes in and gives me a correct answer, okay? One thing that I wanted to make clear, so for the question rounds 1 and 2, there will be no conferring. So you cannot ask your team members, your teammates, if they agree, if they don't agree. I want you guys to give me a quick and direct answer, and only the person who buzzes in can take part. However, if that person fails, they don't lose any points, but the other team, the opposing team, can try to steal. In this situation, the team captain or the team captains will have the right to decide if the team wants to steal or not. Okay, so it's up to the team captains to choose if they will try to steal or not. If they do actually try to steal and they give me a correct answer, that team will get 5 more points added to their score. If they fail to give me the correct answer, they will lose 5 points. 5 points will be deducted to their score, so please think carefully before going for the steal. Okay?
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Easy?
Yep.
Not easy, but clear. Okay, that's nice. So the final rule is fingers on buzzers. So remember, time is of the essence. One thing, I'm going to give you the options. If someone buzzes in before I read all the options, they'll have to give me the answer before I reveal the other options, okay? So think carefully. Ready? Team Persona Spain. Yeah.
We're ready.
Oh, okay. Ready, Team SEGA Driven-16.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the excitement. Okay. Let's go with question number 1. One of the characters in the original Crazy Taxi is Gus. What's his license plate? No takers? No? Okay. Here are the options. Option A, only 777. B, Sexy Sis. C, I know Miss. Okay, Pecky.
I think it's A. Yep.
Okay. You think it's A.
Yep.
Are you right, though? Okay, so what you're saying is Gus is a gambler. And he relies on luck. Hence the only 777.
I think so.
You think so?
I mean, I know it's not B because that's for Nina, but I think it's A. Yep.
Okay. So your answer is Correct. Yes. Only 777. Yes, that's 10 points for Team Persona Spain. Well done. Well done. Good job.
This is where I learned to go with my gut.
Yes. Don't overthink it. You know how that's how it goes. Never overthink it. Okay, ready for let's clear the buzzers. Remind me if I somehow forget that. Remind me that I need to clear the buzzers. That's important. So let's go with question number 2. Buzzers are cleared. Fingers on buzzers. So what's the name of the main character's dog in the Shinobi series game, Shadow Dancer? Is it A, Fuma? Is it B, Takeshi? Or C, Yamato? Sonic Yoda buzzed in.
It's C, Yamato.
My boy knows his Shinobi.
I've done 2 videos on this game recently, so
you seem very confident.
I am.
Yes, you are. It's Yamato. 10 points for Team SEGA Driven-16. Good job. Strong start for both teams. Well done. Well done. Okay. Let's clear the buzzers and go for question number 3. Ready?
Ready.
I know someone is going to love this one. Okay. Question 3. In Sonic Forces, who commands the resistance against... I knew it. Against the Eggman Empire. So Titan's Creed buzzed in before we saw the options. So what's your answer, good sir?
The answer is Knuckles. He is the leader of the resistance in Sonic Forces. I haven't just literally played this game in the last month. So.
Let's see if the biggest Sonic Forces fan that I know is right. Let's see if, first of all, if that is
my official downfall on the internet.
Let's see if that's actually one of the options. So the options were A, Knuckles. Oh, nice. B, Sonic, or C, Silver. And you think it's Knuckles. Or maybe you know it's Knuckles. Yes, 10 points for Team SEGA Driven-16. Well done, well done. Good job. That's the correct answer. Good job.
That's it. I'll see you later. I'm done. That's good.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Your work here is done. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Ready? Fingers on buzzers.
Ready.
In 2005, Sega Toys released a robotic toy dog called iDog, or eDog in Europe. There were other versions of iDog based on different animals. Which of the following was not one of those variants? So we're looking for the one that is not a correct, an actual name. So option A, the iCat. Option B, Icy. Option C, Iru. Sonic Yoda.
I'm going to go with option C, Iru.
Why?
It just seems the most, implausible creature to create
Icy does seem too punished, though. I tell you.
Yeah, but think about it, man. It's a penguin. It's just going to waddle along. It's barely going to do much. A kangaroo's got a lot going on.
I love the reasoning here. Yes.
Did they make one of those that hopped?
Yeah, but see,
why did? They could have called it IHOP and done an American promotion. Oh, Sega, what are you doing?
Damn, I should have gone with that because it's Iru. Yes, 10 points. That was the perfect pun. Okay, and this is the whole line for people watching the video version of this. This is the whole line of iDog and friends. So iCat.
I've never seen these other ones.
Icy.
I really hope the fish works in water. Otherwise, that's a really poor
I don't think it does. I don't think it does. It's the iFish and the iTurtle as well. But the best one is Icy. It's the best name.
Yeah,
you would have to be really bored to watch the iTurtle.
No, because look at the way they've got the colors on the shell. You can play the color matching, follow the sequence type of game.
Yeah, like Simon Says and stuff, right? Yeah.
But now I want to see Iru. I would love to see Iru.
Yeah, Sega, hire me. Yeah. But hire Titan's Creed for the naming. Yeah, because IHOP would be amazing. Yeah. Missed opportunity there. Yeah. Unfortunately, I never got one of these. I never knew these existed until a few weeks ago. But I would love I'd love to have like an IC just for the name.
Mm.
Okay, well done, Team SEGA Driven-16. Ooh, taking an early lead here, but nothing's decided yet. Question 6, Team Persona Spain. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's take a chance. You don't lose any points, right? In the first try. You only lose points if you try to steal and you fail. Okay, so remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So question number 5, 6. I'm lost. I think it's 5. I think it's 5.
Yes.
In Jet Set Radio, Goju Rokaku, the main villain, is looking for a record set to contain special powers. What's the name of the record? No one? No one? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Is it A, Groove Spirit, B, Devil's Contract, C, Doom Spin? Pecky.
I'm taking my chance with A because I would love to it be called like that. I think it would be awesome. So yeah, A. Let's go with A.
Okay. Your answer, Groove Spirit, is incorrect, unfortunately. So that means Team SEGA Driven-16, you can try to steal. So the other options are Devil's Contract or Doom Spin.
I do want to say I've never played Jet Set Radio, right? But all of these just don't sound punny enough for something of that
Spin.
caliber of game. Spin sounds like a good record. I do agree. Like
I have a feeling it's Devil's Contract.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
I haven't played that game in a long time.
Yeah, you and me both, Ken. You and me both.
I've not played it at all, so I'm going to leave it to your judgment.
So my first question is, Team Captain Sonic Yoda, will you steal or not? Because if you give me an incorrect answer, you lose 5 points. So
Yeah. I'm
20
not confident enough.
We are 20 points ahead. We only lose 5.
Should we risk it? Shall we?
I believe in Sonic Yoda.
All right, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna steal it, and I'm gonna say Devil's Contract.
Okay. Your answer is correct. It's Devil's Contract. Very good. 5 points.
Nice.
5 points for that steal. Well done, team. SEGA Driven-16. Well done. Well done. Very good. Okay. Let's move on to question number 6. Do we have some Virtua Fighter fans here? No? Yes? No? We'll see.
I've played it.
Oh, I've played it. Okay. That's good enough, I guess. So, question 6 is, in the Virtua Fighter series, what is Eileen's fighting style? No one buzzes in. Okay. Option A, mixed martial arts. Option B, Valetudo. Option C, monkey style kung fu. Sonic Yoda.
It's monkey style kung fu.
Why? He's very sure of himself. It's monkey style kung fu. Like that's a normal name.
I've played the game. She's got the stance. It's
You say this. I've never heard of Valetudo. So
It's Portuguese.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Fair enough.
It's like all in, like you can do anything, like no limits, no rules. That's the idea.
So
this
it's
expression.
But it's alley fighting then.
Backstreet brawling.
Backstreet brawls, yeah.
So monkey style kung fu, says Sonic Yoda. And he is correct. Yes. Monkey style kung fu. Here's Eileen. Hopping and dodging and stuff. So 10 points. Team SEGA Driven-16. Okay. Very good. Team Persona
I
Spain.
feel like you guys don't need me.
Let's go.
I've only answered one question. So
And we absolutely need you, buddy.
Everyone will be useful at some point, I'm sure. Even the ones that are quiet now. Okay, question 7. Ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
No, you're not.
Let's do it.
So question 7 is, in Sonic the Hedgehog lore, what is the name? Titan's Greed. Wait, let me finish the question. What is the name of Tikal's father?
I'll probably get the pronunciation wrong, but it's Pakmanarak or Pakmanak or
Right.
sacrificial bad father.
Mm.
Bad father.
I like how Sonic is like, right. Yeah, let's go with that.
He's in the right area, but the pronunciation, I'm not too sure he's going to give you that.
I get told, look, they're like, let's just put in a lot of like dead ringers that are Pac-Man or like Pac and Sack. I'll at least be right? It's Pac-Manarak.
Okay, so your final answer is Pac-Man, right?
Yeah.
Pac-Man attack.
Yeah, you see?
Okay, so here are the options, first of all.
Okay.
Thrash. No Pac-Man. Pachacamac.
Pakakamak.
Pachacamac, I believe.
Pakakakamak.
Pachacamac? Okay.
Pakakamak, yeah.
Or X.
It's
So,
tough.
and your
If you
answer
put
was
Pac-Man in there, I doubt myself.
what?
Or my-
Panoramic? Panoramic?
Pac-Manarak, yeah. I remember Sonic Adventure. That one game I played like years ago.
Pac-Manarak?
Yeah,
Listen, we've just got weird British accents. It's
Yeah,
just that's how we pronounce it.
Yeah, it's the British accent. That's true. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. I can't give you that. Sorry, I can't. It's not even close. It's not even close.
I'm gonna go into a file of Sonic Adventure. I'm gonna edit the name where it's actually said, and I'm gonna send you a screenshot where it says Pac-Manarak.
Pac-Manarak is a better name, I have to say. Okay, but what this also means is that Team Persona Spain, if you want, you can steal.
Guys, it's Thrash.
I'm not saying you should, but
It's D, none of the above.
it's Pac-Man.
Yeah. It's not personal, but we have to steal this. I have to say, I'm also a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. Maybe it's even, I love Sonic more than Persona. Even it's like impressive.
Sacrilege.
Sacrilege, exactly.
Sacrilege. So yeah, we are going with Pachacamac. That's the answer.
That's amazing pronunciation. Unfortunately, the correct answer was X. No, it wasn't. No, it was Pachacamac. Yes. Here's the bad father that Titan Speedrun mentioned. I mean, it pained me to do this because I know you knew it, but I have to be fair here. So yeah, 5 points for Team Persona Spain.
He's not wearing his anorak though. So
okay, it's a Pachacamac attack. Clearing the buzzers. Ready for question number 8?
Yes.
Okay. I have a feeling someone is going to love this one as well. Okay. In Persona 3, what does SEES stand for? Specialized. Pecky buzzed in. Let me finish. Specialized extracurricular blank squad. So Pecky.
I'm just trying to get someone.
Specialized extracurricular execution squad.
You see, as someone who's not played Persona, that's not what I would have gone for.
I haven't played that series. I would have said elephant and thought.
I would have just gone to education. That's what I would have gone for.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see what the options were, by the way. So, option A, execution. Option B, excellence. Option C, exhibition. No education, no elephant. But we do have execution.
What am I doing here?
Would have been cooler if it had elephant.
Elephant squad.
Specialized extracurricular elephant squad. That'd be really cool. A persona in the jungle. spin-off.
Modders get on it. Modders get on it.
So Pecky, you said execution, which is actually option A, and it's correct. 10 points for Team Persona Spain. Well done. I wonder how this happened.
I was actually nervous. Like, did I mess up?
Okay, very good. Let's go with number 9. Let's move on. Number 9. This was actually not was like random. I randomized this and it happened. So question 9. What is the title of the Persona 3 spin-off rhythm game, Pecky? That was very, very fast. Let me finish. What is the title of the Persona 3 spin-off rhythm game released in 2018?
Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually recognize the name.
What did he say?
If only I had an extra minute for the answers to be revealed.
Okay. So option A. Let's reveal the options first. Option A: Persona 3 Dancing in Starlight. B: Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. Persona 3 Dancing All Night. And you said, Pecky, it was actually option B, right?
B,
Dancing in Moonlight.
Yep.
What do you think, Titan Street? Is it still yeah or?
I mean, I would personally have gone with C, having seen the answers, but
okay.
I have a contentious thing to say, but we'll wait until after this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, let's reveal if Pecky's answer is correct or not. It is, yes. It's Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. All the other options were also actual subtitles, but for Persona 4 and Persona 5 dancing spin-offs. What's that?
The first one was 5.
Someone is showing something. Let's see if I can actually share it with the audience.
Persona
3
Dancing
Moonlight. Oh.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is the Japanese.
That's the Japanese one. That's the Japanese one. Yes. That's true. The Western one is in. You know something. There are questions here where I have actually put the Japanese stuff in case one of you wise guys like yeah, but yeah.
Fair enough. I didn't actually know that the Japanese title was different to the Western one, so that's on me. That's on me.
Okay, so that's 10 points for Team Persona Spain, catching up somewhat with the Persona knowledge here. But next up, not a Persona question. Who here is a Sonic the Hedgehog fan? Okay. So, but how big of a Sonic fan are you? Question 10. What's the name of the Sonic CD Badnik that looks like a spider with a dark blue torso and 6 long legs and shoots webs? So the only reason I put this description here is because of our audio listeners, right? Because what I am actually going to do is I'm going to show a picture of the Badnik, which I'm sure helps a lot because everyone knows the name of this famous Sonic CD Badnik.
I can tell you the exact level he appears in. I could not tell you his name.
So,
I do not know his name.
Is it A, Mechaboo? Is it C, Kumo Kumo? Or C, Taga Taga?
These are all bad.
No one buzzes in.
Oh.
No one wants to take a chance. Pecky. Like,
I don't know. I mean,
why not? Why not?
I mean, I actually want it to be C because it's like the weirdest name. So yeah, let's go with C. Let's go with Taga Taga.
Taga Taga?
Why not? Why not? Yep.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? That's a very good reason. Yeah, why not? Okay, so your answer is Taga Taga.
Yep.
By the way, these are all real bad nicknames. Then they are all in Sonic CD.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't make these up. So your answer, Pecky, Taga Taga, is incorrect. Which means Sonic Yoda and Team Sega Driven-16, would you like to steal?
Let's take a chance.
What are you thinking? Because
I'm thinking, right, because I was going to go Taga Taga because I think it's like a Japanese phonetic sound for crawling, right?
sure.
Thinking Kumo Kumo.
So
I'm thinking Kumo Kumo,
yeah,
because I'm thinking it's got to be a high. I think that's why the other hyphenated name is in there, right? To kind of just throw you off.
Yeah, they're
I
all
kind of agree,
hyphenated.
like,
Mm.
yeah,
Just
but
saying.
two of them have got the same word that begins there.
You're overthinking it.
I'm thinking it's supposed to be phonetic sounds for crawling, so Kumo Kumo is probably the next best option, right? So let's try
I'd
try
agree.
B. Let's try B.
Let's try
Okay.
B.
So you're stealing, right? You're trying to steal then. Yeah.
If it really is just the name of mechanized bug, I'm going to be rather annoyed, and then it's just going to be another day where someone takes a step at my beloved game.
I never even thought of mechanized bug. Is that the boo? Is it for bug? Maybe.
I have no idea.
That's very smart.
Maybe.
Okay. First of all, you guys give me too much credit. Like, oh, he put in another like repetition in there to throw us off. And no, just no. I'm not that smart. So is B, Kumo Kumo, the correct answer? Is it the name of this Badnik? It is, yes. 5 points for Team Sega Driven-16. Yeah, it was the other repetition actually that was in there.
I want to say congratulations, but I'm just glad it's not Mecha Bug. I'll be honest with you.
Come on.
Okay, so 5 points. Well done, Team Sega Driven-16. Okay, question 11. We're almost done with this first round. So question 11, let's move on. Which of the following is not an item you can pick up during a race in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed? So fingers on buzzers. Option A, RC car. Option B, glove. Option C, pocket rainbow. Titan screed buzzed in just then.
I believe it is C, Pocket Rainbow, because in my very one time that I've played Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, I've seen both the glove and the RC car.
You can't really debunk that logic. So C, pocket rainbow.
It's like Pocket Sand, just more flashy.
Yes, that's it. It's one of the
Good man.
pickups in Sonic in Sega All-Stars Racing, but it doesn't return for
Oh,
Transformed.
is it actually in the original? I didn't even
Yes,
place it there
yes.
either. Oh, that's
And
crazy.
that's the icon for the original. Yeah, pocket rainbow.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't return. Sadly, no one likes pocket rainbows for some
It's
reason.
'cause-
Too
I
flashy.
just said too flashy. That's
flashy,
it. Pocket,
yeah.
sand, pocket sand is deadly enough.
Okay, question 12. Ready? Fingers on buzzers. Who here is a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog? So let's go with an outrun question then.
Outrun.
The Mega Drive version of Outrun includes an extra song not available in the arcade version called Step on Beat. What's its radio frequency? No one? No?
No.
It's easy. Like one of
No.
the easiest questions here. Okay.
I'm going to excuse my outside knowledge, but like I didn't even realize you could change the radio in Outrun. I thought it was literally just a driving game.
So for context, for people who like Titan Street who are not Sega, who never played.
Just say dumb. Just say the word dumb. It's fine.
No, so the before you start a race, you have a BGM selection screen, and it shows like a radio, and you can turn the knob, and it's different frequencies.
remember.
Okay.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it is.
That's actually-
Yeah, because you're driving your car, your Ferrari. So yeah. So what is the radio frequency for Step on Beat? Is it A 74.6, B 80.3, or C 69.2? Sonic Yoda.
Right, because it's the furthest right, I'm going to go with the highest number. That's my logic. So it's B 80.3.
Yeah, that's a good logic. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's the furthest right. Probably is. I don't know. Could be. Okay, so B.
Yep, that's the one.
Yes. 10
Yes.
points, but it's also the same frequency as Splash Wave.
Oh,
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
actually, it is. It is this frequency, 80.3, 10 points for
That was
Team
great.
SEGA Driven-16. Well done, well done. Okay, final 3 questions. Ready? 13?
Let's go.
13?
Yep.
Okay.
Any Echo the Dolphin fans here? No? Let's go with the Shenmue question then. In Shenmue 2, Ryo Hazuki meets a street musician named Kai in Kowloon. What martial arts move does Kai teach Ryo? Is it A, Predictive Explosion, B, Shadow Reaper, or C, Demon's Triangle? Pecky just buzzed in right there.
Yeah, so I haven't played Shenmue. so
I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you.
For shame.
but I have to try. So
Yes.
let's go. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with B, Shadow Reaper. Yeah, because let's go with it.
Because, yeah, that's good
Yeah.
enough reason for me. Yeah. Shadow Reaper. By the way, these are all real moves in the Shenmue
Oh.
series. Okay.
Okay.
Just the one that is the correct answer is the one that Kai teaches Ryo, the protagonist of the game.
Okay.
Mhm.
You said Shadow Reaper.
Yep.
Incorrect. That is not the correct answer for this question. So,
Oh,
Sonic
I really
Yoda.
want it- I really want it to be Demon's Triangle, just because I just imagine the musicians just got like a fucking little triangle.
Yeah. No, I think if I remember correctly, Kai's the blind, like lap steel guitar-y player. So I'm trying to. Demon's Triangle sounds a little too edgy for a character like that. So my heart is going towards Predictive Explosion, but
That's what I was thinking.
Predictive
Yeah.
Explosion just sounds like a silly psychic move. I predict you will explode.
it's a pretty sick move, right?
Yeah, actually it is.
It makes Yakuza more interesting, at least. I'll tell you that much.
5, 4, 3. Okay.
Just I don't know,
You're going to
go
explode in
if you go.
5 seconds. You're going to
Because I got
step
Ken
on a
the side as well.
landmine.
I think I'm going to go for A though.
Eh.
Yeah.
1 year later, the man steps on a landmine and explodes. I knew it. Predictive Explosion is a very good name. Is the name of one of the moves, the many moves that Ryo learns in the Shenmue series. Is it the one that Kai in Kowloon teaches him? It is, yes. Well done. And here's Kai. We assume he's blind at first, but then it turns out he's not. So
Now I'm curious. What
Yeah.
does the move does? I mean, what is the move? It's called Predictive Explosion, but
that's it.
what
That's it.
does
So,
do?
so the man says to Ryo Hazuki, 1 year from now, I foresee that you will blow up in smoke. And when we're still waiting for Shenmue 4 to see if it happens or not.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's supposed to help Ryo focus and even in the dark, he can like sense opponents moving and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's
It's because he knew that
So-
later that night, Ryu was going to go to Taco Bell.
hence the
explosion.
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 Okay. Someone call you Suzuki. We need to add this to the series. Okay, question 14. Let's go. In Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, whose car is the Red Lightning? Is it A, Ulalas from Space Channel 5, B, Mobo and Robos from Bonanza Brothers, or C, Jackie and Akira from Virtua Fighter? Sonic Yoda just buzzed in there.
I'm going to go with Jackie and Akira from Virtua Fighter.
And I'm going to say yes, because we need to move on. Well done. Good job. 10 points for because there's no time. So yes, Jackie and Akira from Virtua Fighter. They are the owners of the Red Lightning. Yeah, good job. Good job. Let's clear the buzzers for our final question in this first round. Ready? Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Remember when I asked if anyone was an Echo fan? Here's an Echo question. In the Mega Drive or Genesis Echo the Dolphin series, what's the name of the guardian of the ocean who is shaped like a DNA strand made up of globes? No takers? No takers. A, Trelia. B, Asterite. C, Vortex. Pecky.
I mean, I have to shoot 3 pointers, and eventually I think I will score one. So
yes,
yeah, let's go with A, Trelia. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Eventually, it's gonna work, right?
I hope so.
Eventually, yeah. Keep trying, buddy. Keep trying. Yeah, this is not your time. No. So, team Sega Driven-16. Would you like to steal?
I believe it's Asterite.
Oh, well, my mind went to Vortex, so there you go.
I'm not 100% sure, but
So, Team Captain, it's up to you to decide.
Okay, well, again, I'd be shooting in the dark here, so I'm going to go with Ken's guess on Asterite.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
It's a guess.
It is, yes.
Hey,
it is
good
the
man,
Asterite.
good man.
5
Well done,
points. 5 points.
you ask an old school question and the old fart gets it right. There we go.
Very good. Well done. So that's it for our first round. Whew. That was interesting. That was fun,
Good,
right?
intense.
Yeah, very intense.
That
So,
was intense.
I mean, I have to break a stat of most wrong guesses or something. Did I get another seal like that one? If I get most wrong guesses,
The seal of disapproval.
yeah.
Hey, you're not on record for Pac Manorak, so I wouldn't worry about it. You might have most wrong answers. I've got most wrong answers. So.
okay. So I while you were talking about your experience with this very traumatic first round, I was telling you the scores, and so far we have Team Persona Spain with 35 points and Team Sega Driven-16 with 90 points. Okay, so it's not that big of a difference because as we move on, the rounds or each question is worth more points. So also the rounds get more difficult, but let's not talk about that just yet.
What you're saying is we're playing Jackbox, but I might know the answers.
Okay, so it's time to take a quick break from the questioning and go with our first bonus round. And our first bonus round is for Team Persona Spain. There we go. Team Persona Spain. It's up. It's your turn now. It's your turn. And we're going to go with our bonus round. In our first bonus round, not just the first, both bonus rounds for each team will be music-based rounds. Okay, so Team Sega Driven-16, please take some time to relax and rest. Maybe read up on some Sega stuff, Sega history. Read one of Ken's books, perhaps. Maybe that will help with the rest of the quiz.
You giant shill. How much is he paying you?
He said it. He said it. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
So Team Persona Spain, how does this work? We have 3 10-second long clips, right? Only for you, worth 30 points each. So 90 points in total. You only need to give me the name of the game, so you don't need to tell me what the song is, and there's no stealing, so they will not be able to take any points away from you. Just, it's only for you guys. 30 points each. Sounds exciting, right? Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with our first one. Yeah, ready?
We're ready.
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take a listen to our first 10-second long clip. That's it.
Okay.
10 seconds.
I think it's
I know.
Magician,
Yeah, I know,
magician
I know.
knows. the
Magician
answer.
knows. Okay.
Magician.
well, I think.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Golden Axe.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
No.
Nope.
It is.
It is Golden Axe. It's called Wilderness. Yes. Well done. 30
Well done.
points. 30 points for Team Persona Spain. Good job. Okay. Team Persona Spain. Song number 2. Ready?
Let's go.
No, you're not. Let's take a listen.
Burning souls, no matter how far you are, our bond will just survive. You won't face this.
Oh my God. The blank
This
looks.
I think I know it
sounds-
just because of how cheesy
I
it is,
know.
personally.
Magician again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
the Virtua Fighter. Number is the last.
5.
What the? Yeah.
5 Revo. 5.
Are you asking me or
5.
telling me? Okay.
Virtua Fighter 5. The
Steam
in
version?
The Steam version.
Yeah.
It's Revo.
Yeah, that's Revo. Revo.
Revo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter 5 Revo.
Yeah. That's your answer?
Yes.
Sure.
No.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Burning Soul rock version. Yeah. Okay. Good job. That's 60 points so far. Let's go with the last one. Let's see if you know what this one is. Song number 3.
It's Sonic Adventure 2. I think it's Metal Harbor.
Peggy's like, yeah. That's
I
fine."
think so. Yeah, I
She knows,
played
she
recently
knows.
for the first time, so I think it is. Yeah.
She said she's a big Sonic fan, so maybe we should
Yeah.
trust her,
Yeah.
right?
I trust her. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So final answer, Sonic Adventure 2, right?
Yeah.
Not 1. Not 3. Definitely not 3.
The best one.
The best one. Sonic Adventure 2. That's the way I like it for Metal Harbor. 30 points.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. So that means Team Persona Spain, you got 90 points out of this first bonus round. Well done. And that also means you took the lead. Now, after this first bonus round, after your bonus round, you have 125 points. 125 points against Team Sega Driven-16's 90 points. 90 points. But they still have their bonus round to come. So
I was going to say, how could we possibly catch up?
Okay, let's move on with round number 2. Round number 2. It's the non-multiple choice round. So still questions again, but no choices then. So you have to come up with answers. And
It's all right, I've gone through life without a choice, I'll be honest with you. So.
yeah, how can we ever cope? Here are the rules. 15 questions. Again, 20 points each. So now it's double the points. And same for stealing. 10 points if you steal successfully, but 10 points will be deducted from your score if you fail to steal. Okay? And again, fingers on buzzers, which reminds me, let me clear the buzzers. Exactly. Let's clear the buzzers and get a move on with question number 1. Ready?
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. Good.
Nope.
Question number 1. In the Puyo Puyo series, what is the name of Arla's yellow creature friend? Sonic Yoda buzzed in.
Carbuncle.
Yes. 10 points. Well done. Very good.
Get it.
That's the correct answer. Carbuncle is the name of Arla's friend, pet, whatever, monster-ish creature. Pokemon. Yeah. Pocket rainbow monster. Question number 2. Fingers on buzzers. This is a little bit of a long one, but bear with me. What's the name of the educational spin-off to the House of the Dead 2? Titan's Creed just buzz in. Let me finish the question. What's the name of the educational spin-off to the House of the Dead 2 released for the Nintendo DS, which involves translating words from Japanese to English to kill zombies? Ion knows.
I think I've got the wrong one.
Okay, but you have to answer.
Well, I was going to say Typing of the Dead, but I'm quite sure that's the wrong one. Yeah, no? Is it correct? I don't know.
I don't know. Is that your answer?
Unfortunately not.
Damn.
So that's your answer, right? No, it's not the correct answer. So, Ion, you seemed like you wanted to take this one. No?
I have to say that my guess was Typing of the Dead as well.
Mine too. Mine too.
Vindicated.
Mine too. So yeah.
So, no stealing?
Anyone knows?
I'm going to read the question again so you guys can confer if you want. What's the name of the educational spin-off to the House of the Dead 2, released for the Nintendo DS, which involves translating words from Japanese to English to kill zombies?
Translating of the Dead.
I can
we
accept
don't know.
that if you want to. You have to tell me if you want to steal or not.
I think no, we'll
No.
pass.
Yeah.
You two know this? Did I buzz in?
Yeah, I know this.
What's the answer then, Sonic Yoda?
It's English of the Dead.
Oh, come
It
on.
is English of the Dead, yes.
Almost there.
Although translation of the Dead would be nice as well. Translating of the Dead or something, yeah.
I've never seen that box art before. That rocks.
Yes, it does. It
In
does.
fact, he's got like the little,
really
hat
cool.
on. Like,
Okay, good job, though. I mean, good job, no one, because no one scored any points here.
I'm assuming like it's just Duolingo dialed up to 11, right? It's just
Yeah.
get it wrong, you get eaten by a zombie. That's it.
Exactly. That's the best way.
Mistakes
People,
for the
I all I can see now on like
zombie
social
owl.
media is people complaining about I get no results from Duolingo. This is the way out. This is the way to do it. Yeah. Okay. Question 3. Fingers on buzzers. Sonic fans, rejoice. Name 3 of the 5 stages in the competition mode of Sonic the
Oh
Hedgehog
my
3.
gosh.
I know one.
Uh,
One.
No buzzers. No one buzzing in. No.
3 of them.
You don't lose any points. Try. Sonic Yoda.
Endless Mine,
Oh.
Balloon Park, Chrome Gadget.
I knew Bloom Park, and that was the only
That's
one I know.
3.
Yeah, Balloon Park
That's
as well.
3.
I would have said stage 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, I need to answer.
Okay. So for you gave me 3 stages. For the
Okay.
answer to be correct, all 3 must be correct as well.
Okay.
And they are. Yes. Here are the
Yes.
5
You
options.
guys don't need me.
Azure Lake, Balloon Park, Chrome Gadget, Desert Palace, and Endless Mine. So that's 20 points
The
for.
minute I've played so many fan games at this point. The minute you said Chrome Gadget, I was like, wait a minute, that's from a fan game. Wait.
That's from Sonic Galactic. Okay, let's clear the buzzers. That's another 20 points for Team Sega Driven-16.
Thank you.
Question 4. Ready? Fingers on buzzers. Team Persona Spain. Let's catch up. This is an interesting one. Which famous pop star do you have to save in Space Channel 5? Ken buzzed in. And he's speechless
Michael
now.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
If it makes you feel better, I nearly buzzed in and said the actual character you play.
Ooh la la! That's a famous pop star,
It is, depending where you look. Yeah.
but not as famous as Michael Jackson. Yes,
Hey, well
yes.
done.
Space Michael is in the game, in both games actually, in
Michael.
Space Channel 5 and the sequel. Yeah. Okay, very good. Good job. 20 points for Team Sega Driven-16. Okay, and now comes one of my favorite type of question for this round. Question 5 is complete the lyrics. So what's going to happen is I'm going to show you and read part of the words of a song, but there will be blanks, and I need to know the words that we need to fill in the blanks, okay?
Okay.
So fingers on buzzers, which are now cleared, and all alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Titan's Creed, wait. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last.
Fist
Double
bump.
cheeseburger? I don't know. No.
You said fist bump.
You can't give me a Sonic. If I'm wrong, I swear to God, I'm gonna. I will leave this room. I think I am wrong thinking about it now.
So you think
it's just got loads of vowels like fist, bump.
I say goodbye to you. One more fist bump.
It's
Yes,
not
I'm
not
right.
the size of the word. It's the blank is long, but that's not the actual. That doesn't mean it's the actual
It's
size.
fist
Fist bump. They've got very long arms. Ugh. Yeah, it is fist bump, and the song is called Fist Bump.
I'm not leaving the room.
I never got the one more last fist bump.
Yeah,
That
before
means
he
there
says
were
goodbye to you.
other
Have a
last
fist
fist
bump
bumps.
before we say goodbye.
It's like one more last. There were other last fist bumps.
You're like a friend
Yes.
of mine who doesn't like the Avatar song for the last Avatar level. Oh, the sun falling in the sky doesn't make sense. They made a literal sun to fall out of the sky.
Okay, I'll stop complaining. 20 points. Take your 20 points and leave. Okay. He actually left. Okay, fingers on buzzers. Round or question 6. It's not complete lyrics, it's different. In 2018, Sega released a Yakuza spin-off for PS4. Pecky buzzed in, let me finish. Based on which popular manga series?
Yeah. So it was Hokuto no Ken or Fist of the North Star.
That's very confident about this. Very sure of himself.
I mean, let me.
Let me
Wasn't this close
grab
to,
the
like,
box.
the Ultimate Judgment type release, wasn't it?
Yes, that's
Lost
it.
Paradise, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was called Lost Paradise. Yeah, Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. Good job. 20 points for Team Persona Spain. Yeah. Imagine him grabbing the box and, oh, wait, it wasn't. Oh.
And just revealing the question to it. Like,
Yeah. And you guys stealing. Stranger things have happened on this show.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 7. Let's move on. Fingers on buzzers. Sonic fans. In Sonic the Hedgehog lore, what is the name of the 7 Titan's Creed? The 7 powerful gems that exist in Blaze the Cat's dimension.
I'm not saying this because I'm literally playing Sonic Rush on the channel right this minute, but you're gonna get me if I don't. I believe that they're called the Soul Emeralds, not the Soul Gems. They're the Soul Emeralds.
happy with that?
What was the alternative, by the way?
Soul Gems,
Oh, okay.
as in like same first word, but gems instead of emeralds.
Okay. Why would they be soul gems if the others are chaos emeralds?
Because it's a
I mean-
different dimension.
I know. Yeah. 20 points. Well done.
Why are
Good
they
job.
called Time Stones when they've got the same look as a Chaos Emerald
Valid
Sonic 1?
point.
Yeah,
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Let me complain about stuff. Question 8. In Yakuza 0, what is the name of the establishment that is managed by Majima? No one. You don't lose any points. Buzz in.
Can't
You
remember.
know,
Make
I
something
told you,
up.
I told you I can't answer Yakuza
Make
stuff.
something up.
I could if you give me the chance to phone a friend, I've got someone who 100% you could speed dial. So.
No takers.
I'll-
No one?
A lot of people is going to kill me if I don't answer.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a 5-second timer countdown, and we're gonna move on if you don't buzz in. So 5, 4. Titan's Creed.
A wacky happy party din.
Happy birthday.
So close, but no.
Ah, damn.
So close. Incredibly close, but no. So, Team Persona Spain, would you like to steal for 10 points?
I mean, it's not the Grand, because the Grand is where he works, but he manages another establishment, and I don't know the name right now. I mean, it's I don't know.
I can see the confusion.
A club.
I can see the confusion, but
Yeah,
think,
it's a club. It's a
think
club.
hard on what you just said. Think about what you just said.
Club Diamond? No. No.
And
Yeah, but
that's
the Grand is not managed by Majima. It's the 7-star.
so.
I don't know.
Ion, are you stealing or not? I can't help.
What did you say, magician? Club Diamond?
No, no.
Oh, okay. No, we have to pass then.
Okay.
Mm,
So, actually, it's Cabaret Grand because he is the manager of
of
the place, right? He doesn't
course
own the
he
place. He
is.
manages
I mean,
the
oh my
place.
I had fun. I had
Oh my
fun.
God, I'm gonna
They're
leave
gonna kill
now.
you for that one.
Now it's me
Yeah,
that's going to leave.
So yeah, you can also help out and sort of manage another club throughout the story of the game as like sort of a like side thing. But as you begin and you start the game, you do manage. That's the whole thing, right? He's there to
Yeah.
manage the grand.
So
Yeah.
my career as the Yakuza guy from Persona Spain is over. So yeah,
That means you need to play the new version of Yakuza 0 that's coming out, the
Yeah,
director's cut.
I
Yeah,
have to.
to refresh your
I have
memory.
to.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Question 9. It's okay. It's okay. Question 9. Oh, this is an interesting one. I wonder who's going to answer this. Question 9. What's the title of the recently announced Atlas JRPG set in 1930s Tokyo? Ion, wait. Which is coming out this June.
It's
know this.
Raido Remaster, The Mister of the Soulless Army. It's a long title.
Yeah, I would have accepted just Raido Remastered, but yes. The Mystery of the Soulless Army. Good job. 20 points, Team Persona Spain. Well done. Very good. Very good. Let's clear the buzzers and go for question 10. Fingers on buzzers. Oh, have I told you how I love these types of questions here? Complete the lyrics. This is a
The box
long
seems bigger
one.
than last. I was going to say the box is bigger than the last one.
Yes. So again, and again, the size of the blank doesn't mean it's necessarily the size of the word. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Fingers on buzzers. I'm a shapeshifter. Oh my God, Pecky. Wait.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Let me finish. I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
It's a
Pecky.
Persona 5 song, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
My disguise.
My disguise.
She takes a long time to sing those two words. Okay.
If I miss this one too, my career as a Persona guy is also over. So I'm left with nothing. So please, it
I'm
has to be.
I'm feeling the pressure now. You shouldn't have said that because I'm feeling the pressure, and I
Just
can't.
quickly edits his
I
scene
can't
transitions.
edit this anymore. It is not the correct answer. No.
No,
It's not. It's not.
Oh,
no. So
no.
team SEGA Driven-16, would you like to steal?
I'm finished. I'm absolutely finished.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Your Persona guides don't go to the point of knowing what the lyrics
yeah,
broke
my
him.
personal guides are not
fine.
going anywhere. I'm finished.
You broke him.
I think I speak for most of my team when I say that I don't think any of us really are Persona fans. So
I mean, I listened to some Persona covers, but this is not
Yeah.
one I've heard.
I've
so-
got the rhythm games, but I can't remember the lyrics on them. I think we're going to have to pass on this one. 'Cause otherwise I'm going to guess
What
something
a shock.
stupid
What a
like
shock.
Persona 5 this team. It's like,
Becky, do you want another go? Do you wanna
Yeah,
redeem
just for
yourself?
fun. Just for fun.
I know. I think I know what is because at some point in the song they say "my disguise" and I mixed it up, but
Yeah.
I think I know what the answer is.
What is it,
So
Pecky?
That's totally the case.
It's out of competition.
Yes, this
or-
is just for
Yeah,
fun.
No,
Yeah,
no
I
points, but give us the
I think, I think it is "My Place to Hide."
Mm.
That's
Or
in
something
another
like
part
that.
of the song, I think, as well. But reveal.
It's possible reveal in dark.
Yes.
Reveal in Dark.
Revealing
Yeah.
Dark.
Ah,
Yes.
I mean,
It's-
I just like the
my
fact that-
career is already finished. So yeah,
I
let's
like the
go.
fact that this is just a verse that repeats itself 3 times with two,
Yeah.
with like
but it
3 different
changes.
ending
It changes. Yeah. And
Yes.
this is the only place where it's just 2 words.
Oh,
So,
Casey, you
yeah.
person.
It was
Yeah.
difficult.
It was a little bit difficult. But
You've ruined a man's career tonight.
Yeah.
I
Two
said
times.
it would be more
Three
fun for you
times.
than for you guys, for me than for you. So yeah, in my defense, yeah. Okay, there's another one still to come. So stay tuned for more
Is it
complete the
question
lyrics
15?
questions.
Let's go.
It's 14 actually. Okay, number 11. Number 11. Ready. In the Streets of Rage series, what's the name of Adam Hunter's younger brother? Sonic Yoda.
That will be Skate.
I thought it was, yeah.
That will be Skate. It will be Skate. Eddie Skate
Yeah.
Hunter or Sammy Hunter in Japan. Just because I know some of you wise asses, just like, yeah. There you go.
Who,
So, but
little known
Skate.
fact, sold his name to EA for 3 pretty well-known played games later in his lifetime. You know,
There you go.
Yeah.
So there we go. Very good. 20 points for Team SEGA Driven-16.
There you go.
Let's clear the buzzers. Question 12. Oh, this is an interesting one. I don't know who's going to know this one. 12. What's the name of the boy who is the protagonist of a GameCube platformer in which you're tasked with saving Morning Land? Sonic Yoda, Bastian. Ion knows. Ion knows.
Hatcher.
What?
yeah,
Sorry?
I thought that was the answer.
Can you
yeah.
can you please repeat?
Billy Hatcher.
Because I looked at Aeon and she's like, uh, it is Billy Hatcher, yes. From Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Yes.
So I read the question, immediately thought you said Game Boy, and I went, what Game Boy game did Sega do? And then I was like, wait, no, GameCube. And I was like, what Sega game was on a Nintendo console?
Yes, yes. Okay. Question 13. Ready? Fingers on buzzers. Going back to Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Okay. Each console version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing had an exclusive playable character. What was the Wii's exclusive character? Ion.
I'm not sure, but maybe it was Romper Ralph. Ralph from Romper Ralph.
No.
Oops.
I know what PC and PC had Yogscast, Xbox had
Don't-
Banjo Kazooie.
You're- Look at the question, everyone. You're probably thinking of the wrong thing. But yeah, it's not Wreck-It Ralph, not Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. No, that's not the answer, Ion. So no points for you guys. So
Racing, not
Sonic
transform.
Yoda. Would you like to steal?
I think I would.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've got-
I would like to say your own me.
That'd be interesting.
So is that are you gonna go ahead with the steal? Yeah.
If that's all right.
Okay, no, for sure. It's up to you. It's up to you. Your own me. So no colorful
No.
No, I
Pop
don't think there
culture
is,
reference.
Yeah.
No. It
specific-
is the me. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you guys
no,
were
no, no,
thinking
no.
of Sonic and All Stars
I was
Racing
thinking
Transformed.
transformed. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's
You-
why I said you're
you
not thinking
tricksy
about the
devil.
right
Oh,
thing.
Trixie Devil.
Yes, but 10 points. Good job, Sonic Yoda. Well done. Well done. Let's
I'm
clear the
glad
buzzers.
One of us agreed.
Yes.
One of us agreed.
Okay. 14. Okay. You know what it is.
Oh,
Complete
I'm not
the
gonna.
lyrics. This one is so.
Nope.
Not this time. Nope.
I don't know who's gonna know this. This one is hard, but it's so long that's it's gonna be a two-parter. Okay, so wait until I reveal the blanks in the second part. So here's the first
Reveal
part.
The blanks. I thought that was what we had to do.
Yeah. So what's the deal between you and me? Can we get together, watch TV? I know there's a place that you'd rather be, where the money means nothing and the drinks are free. Ready for the second part? Yeah. Let me take you there. No need to be aware. Did I tell you I'm a millionaire? Forget about him. I'll treat you right. Baby,
Oh
turn
my
out the
God.
light and we can blank, 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 blank. Ha!
No idea.
I feel
No
like
idea.
I feel like Sonic, the gears are turning in Sonic Yoda's head. Oh, there we go. Titan Scream.
The gears.
I'm gonna take a guess that this is gonna be Dance the Night Away, but I might be wrong.
Okay, that's 4 words.
Well, there's 4 blanks,
Yeah.
so
that's okay. I'm just
I might not be able to
confirming.
read, but I can count.
Yes.
I feel that.
I'm confirming that's 4 words. Yes. Okay. No. Unfortunately. No. No points there. So Team Persona
team.
Spain.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Absolutely no idea.
No
Nope.
idea.
No.
I don't want to guess anymore.
No guessing.
No, nothing, just no glimpse of anything, no.
Nope.
So should I
Yeah.
reveal the answer?
Is this a
Please.
Yakuza song?
I think
I
it
feel
is.
like Sonic Yoda was close. No? You looked like you were no?
I think it's Friday night, but I don't know the lyrics to the song, so I can't remember.
The meme that I see
Yeah.
every week. Right? Okay.
It is not Friday night. No.
Oh, fair enough.
No,
So I was
no,
wrong.
it's not.
Never
It's
mind.
not Yakuza, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a Metropolis Street Racer song.
Oh.
And the words are get it on tonight. And we can get it on tonight. Ha. And the song is called Let's Get It On Tonight. Yeah. So
I
it's
was
like
trying to be clean with my answer.
Yeah.
I engage the other side of my brain. I'm
dance the night away. Yeah. That's cleaner. Yeah. This
Dirty
is
old Richard Jakes for you. There.
yes,
Well, I
fake,
mean,
fake Will Smith singing this song. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so no points for anyone. So let's go with the final question in this round. Question 15. Ready?
Yep.
What's the name of the arcade classic where a mother needs to save chirps from... Ken just buzzed in. Let me finish. Chirps from creatures called Tiger and Iggy.
Looky.
Sonic is like, yeah.
It's just nice to see Ken getting in there, you know? Like
Flaky, you said. Yes, that's it.
Good
20
man.
points. 20 points for Team SEGA Driven-16. Well done, well done. That's flaky.
Did anyone else only ever play this game on like the original like Sonic Adventure? Like, or was it Mega Collection they put it in? I can't remember which one of the like
Mega
the
Collection,
oh,
I
yeah,
think.
Mega Collection. You
Mega
know.
Collection.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And then I
Played
think
that
it's
game in the arcade.
Okay.
There you go.
In the UK, we don't have good arcades. So,
No,
Okay.
we don't-
in the arcade when it came out.
Oh, blimey.
Wow.
There we go.
So do you notice I've only been useful for anything like from Dreamcast backwards?
Well, I mean,
Anything
you want
after
your
Dreamcast, I'm
Sega
like,
16 for
Yeah.
Sega 1600s. Okay. So
Man's out here trying to bury people today. I tell you.
okay, I'm just tallying up the scores here. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, there we go. So this was interesting. This was an interesting round. From now on, things will get progressively weirder and probably more complicated or easier, depends on the perspective. But so after 2 rounds of questions and after Persona Spain's bonus round as well. So just let me tell you, in this round, Team Persona Spain scored 40 points and Team Sega Driven-16 170. It's a big difference, okay? That means
Blimey.
Team Sega Driven-16 is in the lead with 260 points against 165 for Team Persona Spain. Okay, so a 95 point difference. But as I said before, as we move on, we have more points, we have weirder rounds, so we'll see what happens. It's time for round number 3. This is one of my favorites. This is Mixed Bag. Ooh, what is Mixed Bag, you ask? Well, this is a round in which I go through Metacritic and I take 10 reviews of Sega
See you
or
later.
Sega. So I took 10 actual reviews for Metacritic from press, no, not fans. And so what I'll give you some hints before I read the review. Platform, review site, and score. Then I'll read you the review, and each successful answer gets you 40 points, 20 points for a successful steal, or 20 points get deducted if you fail to steal. And again, you can buzz in. This time, however, you can confer. Even on your first buzz in.
We buzz.
You buzz and you can confer with your team.
Right.
Okay.
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 So
And no more fill the blanks, right?
not right now. Not right now.
Oh, there might be a Yakuza or a Persona.
I
game
don't
on
know.
here.
I don't know. No more Yakuza.
I don't know,
No more.
unless there's like some sort of website that reviews games in song. That
Oh,
could be,
no.
but I don't think that's the case. So don't worry. Okay,
Definitely original.
that would be nice. So ready, guys, for Mixed Bag?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 10 reviews. Let's go with the first one. So here are your hints for the first one. It's a Nintendo DS game, and it was reviewed by Spanish website 3D Juegos. Okay. 3D games. And it got a score of 82. So it must be a very good game, right? At least great game, yeah. These are somewhat redacted sometimes, so as to not give you too many hints. So let's take a listen, and let's read the first review. At last, Redacted discovers the RPG games world in a title which disguises the Redacted's universe with some of the best Redacted features. The result is probably one of the best Redacted video games of the last years and an inevitable purchase for the fans. No one. Titan's Creed.
What are you
Say-
thinking, Pete?
I mean, Sega didn't do many RPGs back on the DS, right? Like,
So I'm
like Sega, like there's one which comes to mind, which they would have hard sold to Sonic fans, which bombed in actual players' eyes, right?
I
it's
get you.
Yeah,
So Sonic Dark Brotherhood, right? Like
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
Sonic
what I was
Chronicles
thinking.
Dark Brotherhood, because it's the only thing I can think of that fits that, because it's the only RPG realistically that came out on the DS which Sega went and did Sonic for.
Yeah, I think it's the right guess because the only other things I'm thinking of are like
Well, they've done the Shining Force remasters, or like the original ones. They came.
yeah, but
they
those
redid them.
didn't get Western releases though. There's the
Resurrection of the
Bleach
Dark
Third
Dragon
Phantom.
did, but it wasn't.
It's
yeah.
probably not going to be that. And then there's trying to think what else like RPG wise. I think we've got to go with Sonic Chronicles, right? We got to give it a stab in the dark.
So, team captain, Sonic Yoda.
Okay, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood is our guess.
I'm going to read this again before I tell you if the answer is correct or incorrect. The result is probably one of the best video games of the last years and an inevitable purchase for the fans.
Well, Sonic fans definitely just buy any old toss, don't they? So
Agreed.
pretty inevitable.
And reviewers are shills.
Your answer is surprisingly correct. It is Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brother. At last, Sonic discovers the RPG games world in a title which disguises the Blue Hedgehog's universe with some of the best BioWare features. The result is probably one of the best Sonic video games of the last years and an inevitable purchase for the fans.
All right.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I don't need it anymore.
It's not that bad, but it's not one of the best Sonic video games. Like,
Have
not
you
an
heard the
82 for
version
sure.
of Green Hill in that game?
the amazing soundtrack.
One of
Amazing
the-
soundtrack.
One of the best, and he gave it an 82.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Okay, so that's 40 points for Team SEGA Driven-16. So next up, round 2 or game 2. It's a Wii game. Nintendo Power. Give it an 80. Okay, so think hard. Wii games. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. This one is not redacted.
Okay.
The best pure first-person shooter on the Wii. Sonic Yoda just buzzed in.
I think you know this one because you love this game. It's like
I don't know if I love it, but I've played it to
Mate,
completion.
I remember coming around and you just raving about this game. It's like Conduit or something
Yeah,
daft
it's
like
going
that.
to be the
isn't it?
conduit, right?
Conduit.
So that's going to be my guess, the conduit.
Okay. Yeah. The Conduit. The best pure first-person shooter on the Wii. Which is not saying much because first-person shooters on the Wii.
I want to point out, just like Ken said on Dark Brotherhood, right? It's the best, and it only got an 80.
That's true. This one is even worse because the other one was 82. It's the Conduit. Yes, it is. It is 40
with Sonic,
points.
with the Sonic one, he said that it was one of the best video games, and he gave it 82.
Yeah.
But if this is
Well, the
best
bar
on
was
the
low.
best shooter on the Wii, and he gave it an 80. That means all the other shooters are sub 80.
It just reminds you of that Pokemon IGN review. 7 out of 10, too much water.
Okay, very good. That's number 2 for you guys. An extra 40 points. Okay, so let's move on for number 3. It's a Dreamcast game reviewed by Gaming Age. They give it a 100, a perfect score.
Guys,
Wow.
I don't know about this. I think there's quite a few Sega games on the Dreamcast.
Okay, so remember, fingers on buzzers. And you don't lose any points if you don't guess it correctly the first time. Though its cartoony visual style may be a turnoff to some, Redacted is one of the most beautiful and overall well-constructed RPGs in recent memory. Sonic Yoda buzzed in.
I'm thinking Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that.
I was thinking Skies of Arcadia or Fantasy Star Online, but Skies of Arcadia would be.
Fantasy Star is where my brain went to because I know it had a port on the GameCube. After
I'm
the
just thinking
Dreamcast
because they specifically mentioned the visual style. I think,
Yeah, the cartoony visual styles. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it. We'll guess Skies of Arcadia, please.
Skies of Arcadia, please. Since you're asking so nicely, yes, it is. It's Skies of Arcadia, 40 points. Well done. Well done.
Game so
Yeah.
desperately needs a remake.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Skies of
It
Arcadia
needs a remake.
it did get re-released on the GameCube, just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skies of Arcadia Legends. Yes.
And even that one's rare as all hen's teeth now. Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay. So that means we're moving on to number 4. Ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
It's another Wii game. This time reviewed by the official Nintendo magazine, I believe in the UK.
Nintendo Tom.
It got 72.
Tom.
Nintendo Tom said, Redacted is a happy effort that proves more enjoyable when you ignore the balance board, in the single-player mode at least. There's enough new stuff in here to keep long-time fans amused, with the multiplayer and minigame modes being the standout features. Titan's Creed would just let me finish. With the multiplayer and minigame modes being the standout features as ever. A Redacted off the old block.
The
What are you
only
thinking, Pete?
Sega game I know which utilized the balance board was the Super Monkey Ball one,
Yeah,
but
so
I don't
that's-
know the full name of it.
That Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, which is what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's the only
Um,
Sega game I know that utilizes the balance board.
Yeah,
I might be wrong though.
I think that's the right answer because I'm also thinking that is a pun in that last sentence there, and it's going to be a chimp off the old block.
Yeah, because that's that's Nintendo Tom for you.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Yeah, so I think, we've got to guess. Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, please.
Bonus points for the pun at the end.
I don't think we need them, but if you're
A
offering,
chimp off the old block. Yes. Step and roll. Super Monkey Ball step and roll. That's it. Very good. I
very
like
much.
the reasoning there. I'm sure it's a pun at the end. It's going to be a chimp
I mean,
off the old block.
That's perfect reasoning.
Yes.
So-
Yes. Good job. Good job.
10 out of 10.
Okay.
notes.
clearly that game isn't there.
Okay. So next up, number 5. We're halfway there. Team Persona Spain. Let's do it.
Stuff.
It's a multi-platform game reviewed by RPGgamer.com, I believe. They gave it a 90.
Clearly, it's the best game of all time.
No, the best is an 80.
Oh, sorry.
Redacted is the best edition of the game, and DLC promises to bring some additional content that was featured in other iterations of the game. The story has been preserved while the gameplay has been renewed and enhanced. Redacted is closer to being the next mainline entry than simply a remake, making it a must-play game for all RPG fans. No one.
All right, well, I've got a try.
Sonic Yoda.
I mean, what are you thinking? Because my brain just immediately jumped to Valkyria Chronicles as the only one that's multi-platform.
Well, I think Valkyria Chronicles is always on PlayStation.
Yeah, well, it's also PC as well.
I'm
so-
thinking Persona 3 Reload, because that notoriously didn't have all of the content from the PSP game, and I think they have said that they're going to bring that in later. So that's what I'm thinking, because I know that's on multiple platforms for sure. Thinking newer. Unless anybody's got any other bright ideas.
No, I think you're on the money with like a Persona game though.
I think it's Persona 3 Reload. Then I think I'm going to give that a go.
Okay. Team Persona Spain, what do you think? Is he right?
I think
The
he might-
DLC part doesn't make sense to me if it's Persona 3 Reload, because when the game was launched, we didn't know that there's going to be DLC. That's
Maybe I'm
not
incorrect
sure.
there.
that's
Because as I knew it wasn't feature complete, was it, the remake? That's why. That's the only thinking I'm going.
Is P3 the most recent one to have got its remake?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
So you guys already guessed.
Yeah, we've locked it in.
And-
Persona 3 Reloads.
Your answer is correct. Yes.
Ah.
It is. Yeah. I don't know. So we're assuming all these reviews were like they reviewed the games when the games launched. We don't know. Maybe this was reviewed
Oh, right.
a little bit later, right? So I have no idea. But
Okay.
apparently they knew DLC
Yeah,
was
that would
coming
be more
out.
sense.
Yeah, that's the
so-
one thing that throws me off about that
Yeah.
entire question was the DLC part.
Okay. So Fingers on buzzers, everyone. I believe Ion, you're disconnected from the buzzer app, so
Oh, sorry.
do fix that, please. Otherwise, okay, there we go. We're all connected now. So, round or review number 6. Let's see. We're gonna go a little bit old school, if we can call this old school. It's an Xbox game, reviewed by Eurogamer, who gave it an 80.
10 out of 10. Best game of the year.
Yes, exactly. Best of all time. And it says, a beautiful game and stands as a landmark 3D shoot 'em up, a refined, well-designed, and intelligent title, and marks a real progression in the genre.
On the same console as Halo as a shoot 'em up. Really?
Sonic
Liars.
Yoda.
I have no idea what Sega shooters were on the Xbox, mate. I haven't got a clue.
So my
Gun Valkyrie?
It could be Gun Valkyrie. My other thinking is Panzer Dragoon
Panzer
Auto.
Dragoon, yeah.
Uh-huh. I think Order, because Order would he gave
Order
it an
definitely
80.
reviewed
Well,
pretty well back in the day, if I remember correctly.
I feel like it has to be that, right? Because anything that is your standard 3D shoot 'em up is against Halo is not going to review anywhere close to an 80.
All right.
So,
are you happy for me to guess on Panzer Dragoon?
yeah.
You the captain.
All right. No, yeah, we've got to confirm.
aye.
I look in his eyes. He's the captain.
Okay, so we're going to guess Panzer Dragoon Orta.
Panzer Dragoon Orta. So I want to say something.
Go on.
There's shoot 'em ups. There's first person shooters, right?
Mhm.
So Halo would be a first person shooter. This would be a shoot 'em
Yeah,
up.
but a lot of people still classified them as 3D because it was the first, like that generation was like
That's true.
proper
That's true.
3D
Yeah.
shooters.
Yeah, I mean, I'd class it as an on-rail shooter, but
Yeah, that's what I would
Yeah.
class Panzer
Yeah.
Dragoon as on rails.
Okay.
so.
Okay. But it is Panzer Dragoon Order. Very
Hey.
good. Very good.
Well
20
done, bud.
points. Well done. Well
thank
done.
you very much.
Okay, so let's move on to number 7. Number 7, Team Persona. Let's buzz in. Let's buzz in. Yeah.
I mean, I would like to, but
no points lost. Just buzz in and
There's
just
no
give it a
points.
guess.
Traumatized.
Don't
We
lose
don't lose
points.
points.
Don't
My
lose
hands
points.
are off the keyboard.
Yeah,
my hands are
you
off
just
the
need to be quick and just buzz in. Okay, they're not
those
being
other two
very
questions
they're
broken.
they're not being very that quick. So it's you can do it.
We're old men. What do you
7.
expect?
7 is a Nintendo 3DS game reviewed by Game Informer, who gave it a 75. Okay, this is a long-ish one. But again, as soon as you buzz in, you lock it in. So the opening scene of Redacted professes imagination rules the world, and what it delivers follows suit. For its minor slip-ups, the game still innovates in the rhythm genre by offering a real story. Pecky buzzed in. Let me finish. If anything, the final product proves that extra creativity can make a difference, but it needs to be spread through all aspects of a game to make it a top contender.
Pretty
75.
harsh on that, weren't they?
I mean, I think they are talking about a rhythm game, so maybe it's the Hatsune Miku one. I don't know.
We can talk right now,
Yeah,
right?
you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
You can.
You can go.
I was thinking on the Rhythm Thief.
I think the Rhythm Thief too.
I don't remember the exact name of the game. Rhythm Thief, I don't know.
I mean,
Did you know the game, Pecky? Rhythm Thief?
no, I haven't had a 3DS until 1 year ago. So, so yeah.
So it's up to
I
you,
don't
team
know
captain.
Yep.
What do you think? You're with me, Magician? The Rhythm Thief?
All name I don't remember. Oh no.
Yeah, the complete name I don't know because it
Yeah.
has subtitle, but I know that it was a Rhythm Thief because the opening scene was magnificent, and the story that the reader offering a real story. The game had a very strong story, so this is why I think that it's Rhythm Thief. No.
Yeah, let's go with that because if I remember correctly, the Hatsune Miku ones doesn't have a good opening scene. They don't have an opening scene, so let's go with that. Yep.
What do you mean? Hatsune Miku. So your answer is
Rhythm Thief.
it is Rhythm Thief and
the
the Emperor's
Emperor's Treasure.
Treasure. It's the only one.
Nice.
The only Rhythm Thief on the 3DS, at least. There's a mobile game, but that's in the Periscaper, I believe. Different one. But yes, 40 points. Good job. Yeah. So the opening scene of Rhythm Thief professes imagination rules the world, and what it delivers follows suit. Yeah. Apparently they didn't like other stuff, whatever it is. The minor slip-ups, they're not very specific in this blurb, so yeah. But at least they gave it a 75. I think that's a fair.
It just reads
okay.
like one of those angry reviewers that you get in like Game Dev Tycoon. you made the perfect game, and there's that guy that just knocks you down. I don't want to give this a perfect score.
I really love that game, and in fact, I'm still waiting for the sequel. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I mean,
We need a sequel.
You got the mobile game, which is
There
not
was a
really a
mobile game?
sequel.
Yeah, it was.
I think it's Rhythm Thief and the Periscaper, I believe.
Oh yeah,
Think
there's
so?
a sequel.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
check
think
that.
it's a
There's,
sequel. It's more like a
hey,
side
I'm still
story.
waiting for this Shining Force mobile gacha game that's going to eat all my money that's never coming out. So you know,
But is it for Nintendo 3DS as well?
No, it's
That-
like a phone
that-
game.
Phone game.
Yeah,
all right.
phone game.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
bah.
hey, mobile games aren't all bad.
I know, and I just can't get into them. So it's me, not the game. Okay, round 8.
The buzzer.
3. The buzzers are no. Ion, you're disconnected. So
I know.
okay, there we go. So fingers on buzzers. Number 8. It's a multi-platform game. It was reviewed by the official PlayStation magazine in the UK. So PlayStation and they gave it a 60. Okay. Ready?
It's clearly Sonic Heroes. So
And it says
the silence says everything.
it says, while it looks and sounds great on an S rank, Pecky just buzzed in, okay. While it looks and sounds great on an S rank run, regular play is messy and unsatisfying. Redacted must wonder what nightmare dimension he got sucked into.
Okay, so no clue here, but let's discuss. So
Let's talk about it.
any
I was thinking at first on Balan Wonderworld, but it doesn't have to make that.
No clue, but let's talk about it.
I mean,
Messy and unsatisfying. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it has to be a game that has letter system for the runs. So it has to be something like, for example, a Sonic has a letter system for the.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Sonic 2006. I don't know.
No, but oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it could be.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't know why I read PlayStation 2, but it's not PlayStation 2. It's PlayStation. So yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it could be.
It's a
because of
multi-platform
the-
game, right?
Oh,
So it's a
multi-platform.
multi-platform
Yeah.
game reviewed by the official PlayStation magazine in the UK.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we
Sonic.
don't really know which PlayStation it was on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was launched in PlayStation 3 and also on
Xbox.
Xbox. So
Yeah,
it could
Xbox
be.
360.
I will just say, like, the PlayStation magazine didn't change its title of its magazine
Yeah.
based on what version of the console was out. I will say
PlayStation
that.
2 official magazine,
Yeah,
PlayStation 3 official magazine.
Yeah, the curious thing is here in Spain they changed the name in when the PlayStation 2 was released.
Really?
So that's where
Okay, interesting.
So yeah. So I don't know. It could be Sonic 2006.
Why not?
But are we sure? No, but
What do you think, team captain? It's up to you.
Did you have any other guesses? Other ideas? No?
No. Not for me.
So
no, let's go with that.
Are we going with Sonic 2006?
Yeah, I think so because it was really messy. I think.
And it was a nightmare, yeah.
Yeah,
Sonic 06 is the greatest game of all time. And when it gets its well overdue remake, you know, all Sega needs to do is slap that Sonic Adventure 3 sticker on it, and we're good.
best game, Nightmare 40. Okay, so
Greatest of
Sonic
all
06.
60.
60.
Let's go with that.
Sonic
Why
06. Okay.
Why not?
I tell you why not. Because that's not
Because
the
it's
correct
not.
answer. That is not the
No.
correct answer. So, team SEGA Driven-16.
Okay, Pete. First of all,
Yeah.
what, mate? You you literally said Sonic Heroes as the question's being read out. No one has busted.
Look,
We need to guess that because that is clearly what this
yeah,
is.
but you got to remember there are 3 Sonic games that released over the PlayStation's lifespan, which were multi-platform, right?
Yeah, but think of the blanks, right? Look, it's
Yeah, but what would their
Sonic's
second word
teammates
be? Yeah,
must
yeah.
wonder what dimension he got sucked into. It's got to be Sonic
Look, we're
Heroes.
so far ahead, we can afford to lose the points, right? So, I mean, if you want to go with Sonic Heroes, and if it's right, then
Yeah,
what do you want me to say?
What are you thinking, Ben?
When I don't know. I was Shadow the Hedgehog crossed my mind, but I don't remember how that reviewed.
Yeah, that's a fair
I
point
think
as
they
well.
would have made too much noise about the gun, really, wouldn't they?
That first blank word would
It's Sonic.
that's
just like
Sonic,
we
not
had,
Shadow.
yeah.
It just doesn't seem to fit that gap. So that's why I'm thinking Heroes. But
What
yeah,
do you mean? The blanks don't represent how long the word is.
yeah, in
No,
the
it's
lyrics.
like, something's Sonic.
Look, just suck it and see. Say Sonic Heroes, and if we're right, then you know this joke would have been all for something.
Okay.
You made Casey choke up when you said it on the bloody thing. Like, I've got to go with my gut here. Like, it's Sonic Heroes. I'm saying it.
Okay. Good job. It's not Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
So you lose 20 points, and the answer is actually everyone's favorite Sonic game, or at least one person's favorite Sonic game, Sonic Forces. Mania's classic
Wow.
Sonic
Wow.
must wonder what nightmare dimension he got sucked into.
That actually makes a lot of sense. To be fair,
That was personal.
That was personal, yes. But I laughed
you
when
took
I saw
great
this.
pleasure out of that. As I said, Casey's just out here. He's just taking shots today. You know?
No, because like I only remembered you're a Sonic Forces guy after I did
That's
this.
the only thing you know me for.
No,
I'm
but
a
then
Sonic
I remember
Forces
that
guy.
when I was going through the entire quiz, and I thought, oh my god, this is probably too easy. But this one I had to live in because this was great. Mania's classic Sonic must wonder what nightmare dimension he got sucked into. This is harsh, but fair.
But true,
But
because
fair.
classic
But
Sonic
fair.
levels in Forces are garbage.
That's true. That's true. Okay,
I
two
think we're
left.
just waiting for a Sonic Yoda to get back.
Okay. Let's wait for that. He's back. He's got water. Yes. There we go. So, time for 9 for game review number 9. We're very close to the end of this. So, number 9 is a Game Boy Advance game reviewed by Edge magazine, who gave it a 40. So,
40.
best game of
Wow.
all
Oh my
time. And this is a very interesting review because I'm not sure if they're praising it or just bashing on it.
I'll tell you what, if they're praising it and giving it a score of 40, I'm still surprised that Edge isn't available anymore, I'll be honest with you.
So it reads, faithful as a bloodhound to the Dreamcast original, this GBA port is a stunning example of when authenticity ought to be sacrificed to utility. This is not a lazy port. Ken just buzzed in. But the loyalty of the conversion is ill-advised.
Is this Crazy Taxi,
I'm thinking Jet Grind Radio.
There's a lot of things it could be, isn't it? That's one of them. It could be the Space Channel 5 port. It could be Virtua Tennis. What else could there? There's the Sega Rally port on there as well.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about authenticity and loyalty of conversion, right? The only thing because Crazy Taxi had the soundtrack, but that soundtrack would sound absolute garbage on the Advance's chipset.
Well, I was thinking I was thinking a Jet Grind Radio because when it says authenticity ought to be sacrificed to utility, like how that control scheme transfers to the GBA pad.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of GBA games that got really slated.
What were GBA games that were Dreamcast originals, though?
Yeah, well, Jet Grind Radio for sure counts. Yeah. Space Channel 5 would count. I think Ken's on something there for sure. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Yeah, Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio, depending on where you're from.
Yes, it is. Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio. Yes, 40 points. Well done. Yeah, it's a really. I mean, I agree with the reviewer because you gotta praise what they did with that game, but it's so hard to control. It's I mean, I think I finished the game back in the day.
Wow.
Loved going through it in a way because it was Jet Set Radio on the GBA, but what a chore. Anyway, that's it. 40 points. Well done. Let's move on to the last game in this round. Okay, ready? For number 10, it's a multi-platform game reviewed by website Play. They give it an 85. Okay. Here's the review. Redacted is a great experience that learns from its predecessor and makes the game a bit less micromanagey, fun, and vividly fresh with every new Redacted. Pecky just buzzed in. With every new Redacted in game you play, you can be the principal not only of a generic Redacted, but a lot more, including Redacted of magic, espionage, and knighthood. If that is not fun, then what is?
Oh, that's tennis.
So Pecky, Team Persona Spain.
Again, I absolutely have no clue at all. But let's discuss.
Let's talk about it. Sure.
I mean,
it was a tactical buzz-in. Tactical buzz.
Yeah, totally. But
you can be the principal.
Yeah, and it says it's a bit less micromanagey. So maybe I was thinking about a 2-point game. I don't know. What do you think about that? But the including magic, espionage, and knighthood doesn't sound right to me with 2 points. But I don't know. I haven't played. I think you have.
2 point. 2 point could be a good guess. Can you be the principal? there?
Maybe 2 Point Campus? Or I don't know. I mean,
2 Point is there magic in 2 Point Campus?
I don't know. I mean,
Magician, you played 2 Point Campus. Is magic? It's a magical game.
espionage game.
Or
With
espionage.
knighthood and I don't know.
The first one was 2 Point Hospital. So there is a predecessor. It could be.
No, I think 2 Point Campus, but I don't know.
So I'm gonna need an answer, guys.
Yeah. 2 Point Campus then?
2 Point Campus.
Yep. We are going with that.
Let's go. Yep.
Such a great guess. However, nothing. It is 2 Point Campus, yes. Yes.
Good job.
2 Point Campus is a great experience that learns from its predecessor and makes the game a bit less micromanagey, fun, and vividly fresh with every new campus and game you play. You can be the principal not only of a generic university, but a lot more, including schools of magic, espionage, and knighthood. If that is not fun, then what is?
85.
GBA. Jets already on the GBA.
This reads like someone who's never played a 2 Point game before, has been given the game to review, and has just gone, yeah, this is what I can do in the game. This makes sense. Slap an 85 sticker on it. Done. All right, I had fun for my 2 hours I spent playing the game.
Yeah, it was the most fun I've had in my life, except for writing
85.
this review. Okay, so now we're
jump back in.
back. Now we're back. Yeah, and we have very excited Lewis with us. He's clearly enjoying this.
I'm having a great
challenge.
time.
Oh, what a great time! So, what happened during that last round? No one remembers anymore because it was so long ago. But Team SEGA Driven-16 scored a whopping 260 points. Even if they lost 20 there, which added to their previous 260, so the same, they doubled their score and they have 520 points. Team Persona Spain scored 80 points there, which in total means they have 245. However, I always say this, but it is really true. Nothing's lost, nothing's gained yet, because there's still 2 more things to come. A very brief bonus round for Team SEGA Driven-16, which they don't need clearly, but they will get a chance to add 90 points to their score. And then we'll have the final round. And that's going to be the round of this challenge. So, Team SEGA Driven-16, are you ready for your...
Let's do it.
Yeah, for your bonus round. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's your bonus round. It's the same thing as before. Let me just adjust things a little bit. Okay, there we go. It's the same thing as before. So we've got 3 10-second long clips worth 30 points each. You only need the game, and because it's only for you, there's no stealing. We missed... I've missed Sonic Yoda on this screen, but it's okay.
Don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay. So
still here in spirit.
let's take a listen to the first one, shall we? Ready? Yeah? Okay.
Let's do it. Okay. Pete, do you know it?
It's clearly one of the Mega Drive RPG things.
Oh, it's
I'm
not
gonna-
an RPG,
See,
by the
I
way.
can know that.
I know.
I would know that.
It's not an RPG. It's not an RPG.
I don't.
I'm gonna have to override you on this one, buddy, because that is Super Hang On.
Oh no, I don't get past the first level, mate. It's,
Is that the dun, 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 dun,
That's
yeah,
the one, boy.
that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's Super Hang On. Outright
It
Crisis.
is.
There you go
It's
then.
Hard
Hard
Road,
Road.
actually.
Yeah,
Hard
Hard Road,
Road,
yeah,
but
but
yes,
No,
it is
outside
Super
of
Hang On.
Crisis, I
Super Hang On.
outside
Wow.
of Crisis, I know where that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So let's go with song number 2. Take a listen.
儚くたゆたぶ世界を君の手で守ってから今はただ翼を畳んでゆっくり眠りなさい永遠の
Well, it's too high quality, so I'm going to assume it's a Yakuza song, mate. Because it's not going to be one of like the Sega CD bloody.
Yeah. I mean, it's anime stuff, so I'm not gonna know it.
Well, I can guarantee you this. It is because of the bit rate of that song. It sounds like it's going to be something that's played in one of the Yakuza
Because of the
games.
bit rate.
Mate, it doesn't sound like garbage.
Okay, what are we guessing then?
I don't know. Ken, do you know any name of any Japanese sounding Yakuza song?
I mean, they're all going to be like that, buddy.
I'm asking him for a name. Do you
No.
know the name of any of them?
No.
Well,
Lewis?
look, I mean, it's a stab in the dark. I don't think it's a Yakuza. I think it's going to be a Persona game.
Might be, but it's not one from 5. So therefore, I know like 2 tracks from 5 and 2 tracks from 4,
All right.
and
Well-
that's all I know.
We'll just guess a Yakuza then. We'll go Yakuza 0.
Yep. Final answer.
Yes, please.
I was just enjoying the conversation. No. What is
No, I
it?
don't think so.
Team Persona Spain?
It's the ending of Persona 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. This is the reload version. So Persona 3 Reload, memories if you reload. Okay. Okay. That's it.
If anybody deserves it, it's the Persona guy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Okay.
I was scared to say it because, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Don't give it away. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, final one. Number 3. Ready?
That's it.
Oh, I know this one.
He's so happy.
Shining Force
Didn't
track.
hear that one.
Yeah, so it's got to be Shining Force 3 then, right?
It is 3, but I don't know which scenario it is.
Oh, he's not going to go that
Just
Like-
the game.
granular, is he?
He wouldn't let me have Pac-Manorak. I don't know.
You can pronounce Shining
You
Force
still
3.
remember the name. You still remember Pac-Manorak. That's the most amazing thing. Pac-Manorak.
It's definitely Shining Force 3. I can't
Yeah,
give you the
It's got to
scenario.
be. It's Shining Force 3. We'll go with scenario 1, book 1.
It's
Oh,
Shining
it's gonna
Force
be
3.
shit.
Yes, it's the
Yeah,
final
right.
battle. Yes, I don't know the scenarios either. Don't worry about that. So, yeah, that's 30 more points for Team Sega Driven 60, which means you actually get 60. And look at how excited Sonic Yoda is.
Couldn't be
to
happier.
to get 60 more points added to your score. So that means you now have 580 points. 580 points. And that takes us to the final round. The final round. Back of the box. What is back of the box? You guys ask. No one's asking, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So,
What's back of the box?
oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Science Suit, for asking. I'm glad you asked. Back of the box is our final round in which we have 7 games, and I took the descriptions from the actual boxes of the games. Each game is worth 100 points. There's no stealing.
Big money.
There is no stealing. Okay, so that
Is
means
there any
Yes.
there any conversation between teams?
there can be conversation. Yes, there is no stealing.
Okay.
Each, I mean, that's not what I mean. You can steal, but there won't be any deduction of points or
Okay.
any difference in points. You
okay.
can steal, but it's 100 points anyway. Okay.
Okay.
So there's
Okay.
no advantage for the first person who buzzes in or the first
Gotcha.
team, apart from getting the first shot at it,
Mm.
right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the descriptions. They are redacted sometimes. And then you tell me what game it is. Simple, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Couldn't be simpler.
Mhm.
Look at how excited Sonic Yoda is for this game. So let's start with number 1. 7 games, right? So this is number 1.
Okay.
Ready? It's a
Ready.
long-ish one. Okay. The redacted Pecky. Okay, Pecky. So I'm gonna say, let me finish, please. I know you're raring to go, but please let me finish. Okay. The Redacted system, a 5-stage combat simulation game, became a sensation overnight as a way to release tension. However, one day during a competition, the central computer went crazy. Combatants and spectators alike were trapped inside the arena with no means of escape. We need you to guide the 3 fighters who have volunteered for the rescue mission. Move through the system, save hostages, and disintegrate the brain. So, Pecky, please, your turn.
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty confident about my answer. Yeah. I have no idea. So let's discuss.
It seems like a fighting game, I guess.
yeah.
Computer, disintegrate the brain,
5-stage combat simulation.
like an arcade or something.
It could be an arcade, but I don't know why. The first game that came to my mind is The Club, but I don't think it's The Club. I don't really think it is.
It says
No
3
idea.
fighters. You got 3 fighters. That's a really good guess.
Yeah, in The Club you got 3 fighters. I'm not sure.
Mm,
No, I'm not sure.
You don't
I'm
lose
not-
any
I'm
points,
not
so
really sure.
feel free to
Yeah.
guess.
Do you have any idea, Magician?
I don't know idea. No.
A game with 3 fighters. Because I know we had a mini game in Yakuza that it was like a beat 'em up, but there was no arena, and definitely
This is not
they-
part of a game. This is
a
Yeah.
whole
the
game.
game.
yeah.
If
it's
it was a game within a game, then Casey is
Yeah,
next
yeah,
level,
that's-
like
So
I don't know.
We can use your answer. Let's go with that.
What The Club?
Yeah,
I don't think it is, but okay.
let's go with that.
So
Okay.
so let's say
okay.
the
Why
club.
not?
The club.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
The club
Hmm.
is not the correct answer. So Team SEGA Driven-16. Do you know?
I get the feeling based on the box conversation that this is probably going to be like an older game, but I'm not sure if I'm overthinking it because of just the description of 5-stage combats and only 3 fighters.
Ken,
So-
any ideas?
I get like Outrigger for Dreamcast comes to mind, but I don't remember if that only had 3.
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe something like Dynamite Decker. But then I don't think that's
No.
got like a
I think
sci-fi kind of
Dynamite-
deal. It's on a
Yeah, I think
it's
no,
on a
that
boat,
was
isn't
I
it?
think
Yeah.
in Yeah, you have to save the president's daughter.
Yeah, it's not really a computer, is it? This is a tough one.
Yay.
However, one day during the competition, central computer went crazy. Trapped inside the arena.
It could be an arcade game too, right?
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
It could be. Have you ever played the Grid?
Oh, wow.
It's the best. One of
That's
the
a
best guesses.
competition.
It's one of the best guesses we've got, I guess. You know,
I mean, we can try it, but the Grid's like a football game, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
No, that's a shooter competition, like
Oh, okay. Is the Grid a same
arena
game?
combat. Yeah, is it? No, my bad. No, that's Midway. That's not
Yeah,
Sega.
sorry.
Yeah, so our trigger would probably be the most.
All right, we'll try
I
out
don't-
Trigger
I don't
just
recall.
something. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm drawing
Best
blank.
guess I have. I
Out
Okay,
trigger?
don't.
Nope. It's not Out
Okay.
Trigger either. No. By the way, just a quick a quick aside here. So I said boxes, and probably they're all boxes today, but they could also be like digital shop descriptions or something,
blurb.
right?
Okay.
So the blurb.
description.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
But-
okay.
I'm not saying that's the case for today. I'm just saying that
Okay.
in
no
general,
worries.
it could be as well. The correct answer for this is Gain Ground. Okay,
Oh.
Gain Ground. The Game
I knew
Ground
I knew
system.
it was something on the Mega Drive.
Yes,
Lewis.
The
Lewis
ga-
is gonna kick himself now.
the Gain Ground system became a sensation, and now you have to. Yeah,
I should have
Okay.
known
Oh,
very good. Not really, but okay. Number
that.
two.
Mikey and I are gonna have to have a beer after this.
Okay, let's go with another one. This one's very specific, so pay attention. Redacted, first released for the Sega Master System in 1987 as a sequel to 1986's Redacted. Redacted upgrades all visuals from Sega System E to System 16 graphic standards and combines stereoscopic 3D effects with a host of additional features to deliver gameplay experience with a classic feel. Titan Screed.
I'm gonna buzz in because one of these two is gonna know him. I ain't got a goddamn clue. Like, it's gonna be these two.
using my tactic, I see.
Oh God.
So, I mean, the first thing we know is it's a sequel that's released on the Master System that's been released on, I assume, an arcade, right? And it's had its what's got stereoscopic 3D effects on the Master System?
So
That's a sequel.
Yeah, there's like, is it Subscan 3D or something like that? Like that's what I'm thinking. But then that's not really a
What,
sequel.
on the Master System?
Yeah.
Because
There's
the
a
Master
stereo-
System had that was Poseidon Wars 3D.
Poseidon Wars 3D, yeah, which I think
Is that a sequel to something
has
that's
a
been
sequel
released
to
on something
96,
else?
86 is
Well, Poseidon
Periscope,
Wars is
maybe?
kind of like an update or sequel to Subrock 3D, but that
Yeah.
came out before 86. So
but that's what it's talking about. So it's, is that before 86?
It's a sequel to 1986's Blah.
like, yeah,
Ah,
System 16 graphics standards and device errors.
it's a System 16 board game.
Look at Casey.
Oh.
I can just see Casey just grinning behind his microphone, right? He's just like right here. He's just like,
Oh,
I just enjoy the
I'm really stumped with this
conversation. I
one.
enjoy the hearing the gears turning.
I'm really struggling with this.
just guess one of them. Like,
Yeah.
it was first released for the Master System in 87.
as a sequel to something that came out in
Sequel to-
86. This is what I'm saying. Like, it needs to be something that's been released as a sequel on the Master System with stereoscopic 3D.
I'm thinking
Right.
Space Harrier 3D.
I
Wait,
thought
wait,
Space
wait,
Harrier,
wait.
but
No, because is System 16? Does that have?
16.
It could be
Yeah.
Outrun 3D.
was that on the Master System?
Outrun 3D is on the Master System, yes, for sure. And
Well,
86 sounds like the release date for Outrun.
Well, yeah, just
That
guess
one was
that then.
85.
Oh, is it 85?
Oh,
Yeah,
In Space,
after Hang On.
there's a Space Harrier 3D on there as well. But that's not a sequel. And yeah, Outrun's not.
I'll need an answer, guys.
I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to pass on this one. I think. Yeah.
I mean,
Just guess.
one
Just
of them.
guess.
Yeah.
I'd say Space Harrier 3D or
I want to go with Poseidon, like you were talking about earlier. Poseidon Wars.
Lock it in, Lou.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
No.
Okay.
I am shocked and appalled.
Ah. So, Team Persona Spain. I'm going to read it again. See if you can guess it if you want to steal it for 100 points. So, Redacted, first released for the Sega Master System in 1987 as a sequel to 1986's Redacted. Redacted upgrades all visuals from Sega System E to System 16 graphic standards and combines stereoscopic 3D effects with a host of additional features to deliver gameplay experience with a classic feel.
Any idea?
So hard.
I mean, I've never played Master Systems, so
You have in Yakuza games, maybe.
yeah, in Yakuza games, but not too much, to be honest. So,
Any idea?
Any guesses?
Any guesses?
Or ideas?
I don't know. Maybe we could pick up some of the ideas they
Yeah.
presented. So yeah, I mean it's the only thing.
That's a good point.
I mean Space Harrier 3D. I mean that was a game present in the Yakuza games. So it's the only thing I can think.
Space
now.
Harrier.
Space Harrier 3D.
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure because I don't think it fills the blanks nice. But I mean it's the only thing I can think of. So for me,
Okay.
I think yeah.
I don't have any idea, so let's go with that.
Let's try.
Let's try. Why not?
Yeah, and another 3-pointer failed.
I don't know. So Space Harrier 3D is your answer.
Yep.
Yes? Okay. No, it's not. So I'm gonna. This is indeed hard.
Is it Zillion?
This is indeed hard. It's not really a Master System game.
Oh.
So let me explain. It's talking about a Master System game. And then there's probably a re-release of said game.
It's Alex Kidd too,
that
isn't it?
upgrades the visuals, combines, and here's the key phrase, stereoscopic 3D effects.
So it released on the
Super Thunderblade.
It's 3D Fantasy Zone 2
Fantasy
Double
Wow.
for the
When they
Nintendo
released it on the
3DS.
3DS. Yeah.
Yes. One of the 3D
Okay.
classics. Yes.
Okay.
So Fantasy Zone 2, first released for the Sega Master System in 1987 as a sequel to 1986's Fantasy Zone. 3D Fantasy Zone 2 upgrades all visuals from Sega System E to System 16 graphic standards and combines stereoscopic 3D effects with a host of additional features to deliver gameplay experience with a classic feel. Very hard. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Dug deep for that one.
overfought it so much that it threw the other team off as well.
That's all part of the plan. Okay. So, number 3. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. This is a long one as well. Okay. It's only got one redacted word or phrase. Raise an army with over 60 unique characters, including humans, beasts, elves, and angels, to restore Becky Buzzin, to restore Redacted to its former glory. Chart a unique course through the continent's regions, taking on varied, challenging quests to find recruits and resources for the war effort. Defeat Imperial forces to liberate towns and forts, then help them rebuild to gain access to useful new facilities. The places you go and the battles you fight are your decisions to make. Thank you. Pecky.
Okay, so again, I don't know, but I can guess it may be.
I think.
Yeah, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Okay.
I will.
Sega does have an RTS saga, correct? Real-time strategy saga. It may be one of the games of. I think it's Total War. The
Total War.
yeah.
Beasts, hells, and angels. I suppose the Unicorn Overlord.
Oh,
Unicorn Overlord has a lot of characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
it could
Have
be
humans,
yeah.
beasts, elves, and angels, and more.
Oh, that's a really good guess. Yeah. I think we
it
can
could
go
be.
with that. We can go with
It
that.
could be. Yeah.
And like, I think we can go with that. Let's just get it over with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
why not? It could be. Yeah.
Mm.
I was thinking in Total War, but yeah, it could be. Yeah.
But there are no angels in Total War, right?
Yeah. No. Not at all. So yeah,
It couldn't be.
your
Okay.
guess has more sense than mine. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
In Total War Warhammer, I don't know.
No, definitely no. Definitely no. So yeah, I was thinking on Total War, but Unicorn Overlord, yeah, I think it fits pretty good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It could be.
Ion,
I think
it's your call.
yeah.
Team captain.
Unicorn Overlord. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go indeed. 100 points. Yes.
Well done.
To restore
well done.
Fevrith is the name of the place.
Fevrith.
To its former glory, the continent. Yes. Unicorn Overlord. This is the first time I ever really understood what the game was about. I
Has
always
anyone
thought
actually played it? Because it was very high on my recommended list on PC for like forever.
I've heard really good things about it.
I have heard good things about it. I always assumed you had to defeat like a unicorn that took over the country or something, and like a dictator or whatever. I don't know, but apparently not. Apparently not. So 100 points for Team Persona Spain. Well done. Bridging the gap here between the two teams. Let's see what happens with number 4. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Yeah, everyone's ready. So, let's take a look. Redacted has created a world of 3D mazes into which he has thrown Redacted and added a whole new dimension to his life. Now the Redacted can redact in every direction, collecting keys to access hidden levels and bonus rooms as he never could before. Can you help guide Redacted through the maze and past the all-new clan of evil bosses to defeat the damnable Redacted? Ion buzzed in. So many redacted words or phrases here.
What have I done? I don't know. No, I'm not sure, but I don't know why I read about the keys and the mazes, and I was thinking in Choo Choo Rocket. I don't know why. So let's discuss.
Let's discuss.
I don't know.
I mean, Choo Choo Rocket.
It's the best option. I don't know.
Choo Choo Rocket.
I don't think it is,
I bet
but
for this. I bet for this.
I bet
I bet.
we're going to lose money.
I don't think it is at all, because I don't think it fills the blanks.
No.
But yeah, I mean, who am I to judge when I always press the button and then say it? So yeah, let's go. Okay.
That's the best option right now. Okay.
I mean, but Future Rocket is not 3D mazes. That's the thing. Future Rocket is not 3D mazes.
I remember
Maybe a Super Monkey Ball, and can you help guide I? Maybe?
Dimensions.
Keys?
Collecting keys. That's not a Super Monkey Ball thing, right? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
If you prefer
don't
Super
know.
Monkey Ball, Super Monkey Ball, then I don't know.
We could say
No, Super Monkey Ball.
No?
it's
I
not
think-
okay. I thought maybe Super Monkey Ball 3D, but okay.
I don't
I
know
mean,
that game.
It's up to you. I don't know. I
So
don't
Super
know.
Monkey Ball or Choo Choo Rocket? What did you prefer?
I mean,
Choo Choo Monkey Ball.
in
Monkey Ball.
Crossover,
I mean-
nobody
And
asked
Knuckles.
for. Suddenly-
A knuckle.
I mean,
Remaster.
in Choo Choo Rocket, you have to guide multiple thingies. I don't know how are they.
Yeah,
called,
like
but
To get
mouse.
a golden banana and this bad keys.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
to get collect a keys.
I
Yeah.
don't either, but I mean it. The name of I fits so well there. So- I don't know. I don't know.
So the final answer? What do you prefer?
I don't know.
A
It's up to
magician?
you.
Yeah. Choo Choo Rocket, for example.
Choo Choo Rocket then.
Okay.
Okay.
Choo Choo
Let's
Rocket,
go with
final answer?
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not?
Why not?
Why not?
I tell you why. Because it's incorrect. That's why. That's why.
I'm shocked and appalled.
So, Team Sega Driven-16, your chance
I mean,
to steal.
boys, my brain immediately went to Sonic Labyrinth. I'll be honest with you, but I don't think it's that.
Sonic Labyrinth.
That's a really good shout. It's just that I wouldn't describe them as mazes. I was thinking maybe Phantasy Star, the original,
I haven't played the original.
because it's a dungeon crawler.
Makes sense.
Well, but it says that his life.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Now the blank can attack, collect keys, and access his bonus rooms as he never could before.
Mm,
So
yeah, because it's difficult because I'm thinking of like keys to access hidden levels. I'm thinking like Gauntlet 4, but then that's a 4-player game. That's not. Like a
I thought,
one-player.
yeah.
It uses a name at the very beginning, and I don't think that's the main reason I don't think it's Sonic Labyrinth is because I don't think they would have called him Robotnik.
Because and I don't think it would be like a Genesis game or a Master System because it makes it sound like this was a 2D game that's now 3D.
Okay. Oh.
So I'm thinking maybe something either.
It just makes sense to me. That's all. But I just don't know. I've never played Labyrinth, but I don't think there's evil bosses or new clan of evil bosses.
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah.
So this is why it makes me feel like Gauntlet's probably the right line to go. But I don't think is Gauntlet a Sega game?
Gauntlet 4
Doesn't
is
have 3D mazes.
yeah, it's top down. That's the problem.
So, all that being said,
Yeah. I should we just pass? I'm really not like drawing like any viable options here.
or you can just
No, I'm not
guess whatever.
Yeah, just say it. Just say it. We can't. We don't
know,
lose
like
points.
Sonic 3D Blast doesn't have bosses, right?
It does have bosses, but it's not mazes.
Yeah.
And they specifically talk about
It wouldn't be like a
saving
clan, would
Flicky
it?
on the
Yeah,
back.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So what's your answer,
Sorry.
guys?
Outside of Forces 3D Plus is what you come to this guy for.
Virtual Hide is my guess.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Okay, final answer.
As good as any.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's as good as any.
I don't know how you did it,
But you didn't.
but you didn't do it. No, it's
Yeah.
not. I just wanted to say two things before I reveal the answer.
Sonic Labyrinth.
First of all, anything can be a 3D maze, right? With the right imagination. If you have if you just put your mind into it, anything can be a 3D maze. Second of all, this is one of those where I looked at the US description, the US box description for this game, and it's so much more accurate because this makes it feel, this one that we have here makes it feel like it's an advantage, and it's definitely not. And Titan Screed, you were right. It's Sonic Labyrinth.
No.
It's Sonic Labyrinth. How? Do they make it feel like Sonic has an advantage by being able to spin dash in every direction? It's the only thing you can do. It's just roll around. The US box explains that Sonic was tricked into wearing like some magical shoes or whatever, and he can only spin dash. So yeah, the real description is Dr. Robotnik has created a world of 3D mazes into which he has thrown Sonic and added a whole new dimension to his life. Now the dude with attitude can spin dash in every direction, collecting keys to access hidden levels and bonus rooms that he never could before. Can you help guide Sonic through the maze and past the all-new clan of evil bosses to defeat the damnable Doctor? Apparently you can't. Apparently you can. No one can.
That was the only blank I couldn't work out. I thought it might have been Blue Hedgehog as what they put there, but
the dude with attitude.
I'm so
So
mad at
90s.
myself.
Okay. So 3 left. That means 300 points are at stake here.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you how things are, but they're not that. They're a little bit closer than before with Team Persona Spain's 100 point there in round 3. So let's see. Number 4. 5. Sorry, 5. So I'm confused right now. Lead your country to victory as the heroic commander. Pecky just buzzed in. As the heroic commander redacted, lead your small platoon to defend your country against the Empire's invading enemy forces. With redacted, a powerful ancient race in their ranks, the massive army must be defeated with elaborate strategic maneuvers and action-packed real-time combat. Pecky.
Okay, so I'm gonna be totally honest. This time, I thought it was Valkyria Chronicles, but now I'm not so sure. I mean, it could be, but not the first one. That's for sure. Because
Powerful ancient race.
Valkyria Chronicles does have real-time combat and strategic maneuvers. But the first one, I think it does not have any ancient race, at least not up until the point I've played. So if I have to guess, I would say it's Valkyria Chronicles 4. Because I think 2 and 3 are from the PSP, if I'm correct. I'm not so sure. But the 4, I remember very clearly the cover art. And I think it could fit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my guess. Valkyria Chronicles 4. I think it's again 3-pointer and let's see what happens. Probably I will miss by quite a long shot, but yeah.
I think we can go with that.
Yeah, let's go Valkyria Chronicles 4. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
Let's
why
go.
not?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Final answer?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Uh,
No points for Team Persona Spain. Team SEGA Driven-16.
I mean, I instantly thought Valkyria Chronicles, but also Total War, right? But the only thing that makes me think it's not Total War is the powerful ancient race in their ranks.
Okay,
The
yeah.
only thing that makes me think it could be something newer is because they did release something on Steam, but I don't know if the blurb is right, but Humankind might be a shout.
Oh, that's a good shout. That is a really good shout. Kenny, you got any ideas otherwise?
I have no idea.
Okay, I would like to guess Humankind. I think that's a really good bet.
Yep. Final answer?
Let's do it.
Okay. Good job. No one? Because it's not Humankind. So let's see if I get this right. Everyone immediately thought of Valkyrie Chronicles. And then someone said, no, it can't be Valkyrie Chronicles 1 because there is no powerful ancient race. Like in the title, Valkyria Chronicles.
Well, no, I said it.
And then
it could be Total War.
And then someone said, yes, there's Total War. It's in Humankind. No, it's Valkyrie Chronicles. Of course it is Valkyrie Chronicles 1. Of course. As the heroic Commander Welkin.
I played up until the half of the game and I had to leave.
You missed the best part.
I mean,
I feel really sorry for Pecky.
You missed the powerful ancient race part.
And I mixed up the covers.
Yes. So there's a Valkyria on the other side, on the side of the Empire that you see from the beginning. And at some point, spoilers for a very old game, your side also gets a Valkyria. And it's like, oh my God, she's a Valkyria. And everyone's shocked.
I've played 4 to a point in the story, and I've still never seen a Valkyria. I thought it was regarding the weaponry they were using. I'll be honest with you. So
Okay.
I just feel really sorry for Pecky and the character.
You were so close. I was sure we were gonna get this because I immediately thought of Valkyrie Chronicles. Yes, but not 1. No. So yeah.
I want to cry. I mean, how is this possible? Every single 3-pointer I'm shooting, and I always miss. This has.
It's not
seriously,
not your night. Not your night.
This has to be a record breaker. Participation in this. I mean, I have to get the seal of disapproval. I mean,
the seal of disapproval.
Okay, let's see what happened in the last 2 games. So, number 6. Ready? Join the Redacted and strike back against the corruption overtaking cities across Japan. Magician just buzzed in. A summer vacation with close friends takes a sudden turn as a distorted reality emerges. Reveal the truth and redeem the hearts of those imprisoned at the center of the crisis. Magician.
This is your game, Magician.
Yeah, this is my game. What's
the other team's like, what?
To finish this game? 3 years.
Yeah.
In streaming.
Yeah, 3 years streaming this game.
Persona 5 Strikers.
Persona 5 Strikers. Yeah.
So no need to talk about it? To discuss?
No.
He's the
What do you
expert,
think?
so
What do you think?
Yeah, he's the expert of Persona 5
3
Strikers.
years
So,
of
yeah.
expertise, so let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that. Persona 5 Strikers. Join the Phantom
deserved.
Thieves and Strike Back. So, yeah, that's it. For
Tom,
Persona
what
5
you're
Strikers.
telling me is that this isn't a football game.
You know, when I first heard of this, so I only played Persona 5 Royal until a little bit later. And when
So that's not a kingdom management game.
I thought, yeah, Royal. I thought Persona 5 Strikers is probably a football game, like a football spin-off. I really thought that, but then I realized it's not. Never played
We
this.
need
to
a
play this.
Persona card.
Yeah,
A Persona card game need.
P5K. P5K is next. Okay, so that's 100 points for Team Persona Spain. Things are very close. Let's see what happens with our last back of the box. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Number 7. Ready? Ooh. Neck-breaking speeds. Becky just buzzed in. Neck-breaking speeds, tight curves, and world-class competition make Sega's Redacted the most exciting Redacted racing game around. Hop aboard your Redacted and test your racing skill against the top riders on Earth. Think you can beat them all to the finish line? Prove it. Courses 8. Players 1. Peripherals, Sega control pad or control stick. So detailed. Pecky, you obviously know what this is.
So, not
This is
quite
a racing
sure.
game.
Yeah, it's a
This is
racing
your
game.
thing.
It's a racing
That's
game,
true.
and I'm trying to think of all the racing games. I mean,
This is your last chance for redemption or character destruction.
literally my last chance. It's the,
Feel the pressure.
Thank you for the pressure. I mean,
Glory or hell.
That's it. That's it. That's really it.
I have to be sure. The Sega control pad is a peripheral for which console?
Oh, sure. No, I'm not going to tell
No,
you that.
I'm asking my teammates.
Okay.
I'm asking my teammates.
Sega control pad.
Yep.
Control stick.
Because I'm thinking
Peripheral.
of virtual racing. It could be. I'm thinking about Sega Touring. How was it called? Touring Car Challenge, I think it was. I'm thinking about the Ferrari Challenge of Sega. I'm thinking about one of the games that it was a bike, a future bike.
World class competition makes
It's
for
for
the Super
one.
Monaco GP.
Yeah, it could be Super Monaco GP. I mean, that's why I wanted to know what console was the peripheral, because that would help me so much.
I don't have
a question in English. Riders is only motorcycle or
Riders?
Yeah. Against the top
Riders,
riders
yeah,
on the hub.
Riders is only motorcycles.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Then
that's good catch there.
Super Monaco GP or not?
No, it's
is
not, because that's
I feel like I want to put the countdown music in here, you know. It's just,
it could be hang on.
I'm going to ask for a question in a few seconds. Yes.
yeah, I can give you a question.
Yeah, I don't
For an
think
answer.
it
Super hang on, are you
No,
saying?
not super hang on, but
No.
hang on.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I don't have any guesses, so that's on you. I'm going with what you prefer?
I mean, I'm used to fail 3-pointers. So
It's on
yeah.
you. It's on no pressure.
It's on you,
but it's
Becky.
on
This
you.
is your moment.
I'm gonna leave here totally crushed. My career is over.
I'm gonna
life is
look
over.
out. I'm gonna watch this the crash out that's just gonna happen on like socials later. You know.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let's
No
let's
pressure,
say,
Pecky.
hang on.
Uh,
I don't know. Hang on.
So let me get this straight. Your guess is hang on. Just like that, hang on. Right?
Yeah.
Let's just get it over
don't
with.
know.
Well,
Yeah.
hang on, whatever. I don't care at this point.
So let's going with that. Hang on.
Hang on.
I don't think.
No,
it
no,
is.
no. It's hang on.
Hang on.
I don't think it is. But
I don't think this makes us a really good motivational poster with like the cat on the things. Hang on.
Hang in there.
Hang on.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
It's
yeah.
how did he put it? Ion, glory or hell, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
glory or
so-
hell.
It's hell. I know. It. I know.
It's
Burn into
glory.
Oh,
It's
oh
glory.
Oh wow!
It's glory. 100 points more. which you redeemed yourself at the end. Well done. Very good. Very good. Good job.
Okay,
So, neck-breaking
Oh.
speeds, tight curves, and world-class
Oh
competition
my
make Sega's Hang On the most exciting motorcycle racing game around. Hop aboard your supercycle and test your racing skill against the top riders on Earth. Think you can beat them all to the finish line? Prove it. And then all the other
See,
things. So,
I
Hang
was
On.
thinking
Definitely-
Master System. I knew it
Yeah,
was
'cause
Master
of the
System
control
because it
stick,
said
right?
control stick.
Yeah.
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 But then when it said hop aboard, I thought aboard, that sounded like boat.
Oh, right.
Usually you
Yeah.
hop on your motorcycle,
Yeah.
not hop aboard your motorcycle.
I decided
that's
to
why I
put
was- but I knew it
the
was something on the
peripherals there just as a little hint because maybe you would go like Super Hang On or something.
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna play it again this
Okay.
night. Sure. I'm
Now
gonna
you have
play
to
it.
do a
I'm
retro
gonna
analysis,
play it.
Becky.
Yeah,
Game saved my life.
Okay.
Save my career.
So that means it's over. It's over. The big question on everyone's mind is, was this amazing performance by Team Persona Spain in the last round enough to beat Team SEGA Driven-16?
They've beaten us by like 10 or 20 points or something.
Whatever happens, Sonny Kyoda lives here a happy customer. look at the guy. He's enjoying himself. So in this last round, you guys, Team Persona Spain, scored 300 points. Team SEGA Driven-16 scored no points. Nil point. So at the end, we have with 545 points, Team Persona Spain. Team SEGA Driven-16 has 580 points.
Oh.
They were ahead of you by 335 points. So you got really, really close, but they still got the win in the end. But that was a very good final round
Oh,
performance.
you put up a great fight.
Yeah, it was a brilliant comeback
yes,
at the
yes.
end.
Brilliant
Lewis
comeback.
is so excited. You know, it's like,
I thought you had it. I thought you got it.
yeah, no, I
Yeah,
thought,
me too. Me too.
I wasn't so sure because when I failed Valkyria Chronicles,
No. This is a team. We failed.
I thought this
That would have been the
Yeah.
turning point, perhaps, but still, very good job, and it's all for fun. So, thank you very much, and congratulations to Team
Thank you very much.
SEGA Driven-16. Very
Thank
good,
you.
well done. So, thank you guys for playing. I want to give you guys the chance to tell people where people can find you online. So, first of all, Team Persona Spain. Team Persona Spain. Where can people find you guys?
We are basically everywhere. we have one of our main accounts. It's on X, that's formerly known as Twitter, and you can also check our website, personaspain.es. In fact, we have just published our first impressions of Raido, if you want to read them. And we are also on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads. We are everywhere. Our
Everywhere. Yes. Very good. And obviously, for people listening in, watching, we'll leave links to everything in the show notes. So do check them out. Well done. Good job, Team Persona Spain.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
fought.
you.
Well fought. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And our big winners, Team SEGA Driven-16. Look at how happy our team captain is. So
He's like, good job.
Good job. Yay. So where can people find you guys? You come from all different places. So team captain, I'm going to start with you.
Okay. If you'd like to check out Sega Driven, it's SEGADriven.com, and we're also on YouTube at youtube.com/@SEGADriven. If you want to follow me personally, I'm on Blue Sky and Mastodon as Sonic Yoda. But yeah, all the Sega Driven socials are on SEGADriven.com if you want to check us out there. Pete?
I mean, first of all, I want to thank KC for inviting us all on. This has been a very professional setup. I
managed to ruin.
Yeah, that's it. I look at this and I think my editing skills are in the bin. You can find me personally over on youtube.com/Project Phoenix Productions. That would be the best place to find me. I do daily uploads every day. You get a Sonic video or a fan game or something Sonic adjacent. Come for me if you want bad gameplay, some laughs, and even more bad gameplay. Otherwise, you can find me on the socials as generally Titans Creed, but I do not post that much these days. So if you want riveting content from me, YouTube is the best place to go.
Excellent. Ken.
Well, you can find me at www.SEGA16.com.
Don't forget the hyphen.
And that's SEGA-16. Where we have reviews and articles and interviews. The end of this month, we'll be posting a deep dive into the making of the Moonwalker arcade game. And then at the end of June, July, and August, a 3-part series on the history of Sega Pinball in the United States, Japan, and Europe. And we're on Twitter or X, Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram. You go to the main page, scroll down, and all our social media icons are there. And so go check us out.
Excellent.
Awesome.
As you should. Yeah, definitely.
And can I also say a massive thank you to finally have a chance to catch up with Ken, because you've genuinely been like a massive influence on Sega Driven for years and years and years. I actually lost a job because at one point I was reading reviews on your website for like 2 days straight. And you gave me the sack. An absolute pleasure to finally have a chat with you, buddy. You've been a massive influence.
Excellent. Thank you guys.
Hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure to see you all again and to have you on the show. It's like I said, it's a grueling experience, but you all did very, very well. And so go check out all these lovely people over here and follow them and give them your subscriptions and watches and stuff. I know I do. So yeah. And as for the Sega Lounge, we'll be back next week to catch up on Sega news, and you can catch us everywhere, all the places down there, especially Blue Sky, X, and all your YouTubes and stuff. By the way, check out our 30 Seconds of SEGAducation, a series of short clips. We post 2 every week. They're fun. So maybe some of the questions we had on this quiz will probably make it onto those short clips. So do check that out on YouTube. Thank you for watching or listening, guys. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see everyone next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Everyone. Pleasure.